Welcome to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm Talon Newton alongside me, Matt McJunkins, JB Brazil. Matt, how you doing tonight?
Talon, I'm doing fantastic, man. So glad to be down here in Magnolia, Arkansas for the second round of the 5A football playoffs.
State playoffs, and it's an exciting time of year. The holidays are coming upon us, and we're getting to play high school playoff football. Man, I'm pretty excited about tonight.
I'm real excited about tonight. I tell you what, we've got quite the contest here. Going to play a really good Magnolia Panther football team. There's one thing that's for sure. The Panthers will win tonight.
I really would say that you're probably going to be right on that one.
Yeah. If there was a betting line, I'd put it on the Panthers. So, I don't know if can they see the field right now, JB?
Yeah, they sure can.
But they can't see the end zone, right?
That's right.
Okay, so Magnolia's got a pretty cool little walkout deal. It's a humongous Panther with a red tunnel. It's got Magnolia Panthers on it. Pretty cool. You know, kind of like ours. We've got a really nice one we have at home that our guys run out of. We're going to play this 7-2 Magnolia Panther team. Probably going to be the most athletic team we've played all year. So much speed, talent. These guys, they've got back after back after back. They're going to run that option. They're going to try to get it outside on us. We're just going to have to be real disciplined, play assignment football, and we're going to have to contain the edges. Offensively, though, man, I feel good about this Greenbrier offense as long as we can stay balanced. We've got to throw the football to accompany our run game. You know, we've got our starting tailback, Trey Havens, out with a foot injury, and so all year long we've had Nick Hewitt coming in there, and there's really not a misstep at all as far as between those two. Nick's just a powerful running back. He would start just about anywhere. So we're okay there, and we got Dawson Spencer as well to take some snaps with Nick in the backfield. But those guys are both also key defensive players. So, it's just a matter of, for the coaches, it's a matter of managing your staff, because you've got to spread these guys out and use them to the best possible time for at the best possible time when you need them the most.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. I really think that you nailed it head on. And Matt, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the bracket here?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
We can look and see what's happening in the 5A state playoffs, and there are a lot of good games that we're going to be watching in our booth tonight.
Yeah. Harrison was off last week with the bye, being one of the top seeds, so they're going to start off this week with Camden Fairview. Let me tell you, Harrison's going to be lucky to get out of there with a win. Yeah. That Camden Fairview is a tough team. Just like this Magnolia team, they're just full of athletes, a lot of speed. And, that's really not Harrison's deal. They're more of a play discipline, well coached. They've got a heck of a quarterback up there in Cole Keelan.
Yeah.
And pretty much they win when he's good, which is most of the time. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Who else we got this week?
We have
Batesville Whitehall.
That could be a good game. Whitehall coming out of that Central Conference, probably a top team in a lot of conferences, but they're in there with PA and Christian.
Yeah. I'll tell you a good game that I'm looking for. It's inside of our own conference. Is Morrilton and Texarkana. Absolutely.
When we played Alma, we saw a team that I thought was much improved. That Alma team didn't have a good record on the season, but they really kind of figured some things out at the end. They go over after we beat them, they go and they beat Farmington.
Yeah, on the road.
And then the next week, first round of the playoffs, they go to a number 1 seed, or actually no, they're a 3 seed, but they're undefeated. Texarkana.
They gave them all they could handle.
Yeah, Texarkana beat them by 4.
Yeah.
So now, Texarkana's been a top 5 probably team in the state all year, and now they're going to play Farmington, who it'd be interesting to see what happens right there. I mean, this could be a game. Who else we got?
I think another one that we look at in the 5A that's going to be a really big game is going to be Wynn Maumelle.
Oh, yeah, you're not lying there. Wynn won that Eastern Conference over there over Batesville. They're undefeated. I believe they're 10 or 11-0. But then you look at Maumelle coming out of that Central Conference. Maumelle's got 2 players that are, I think, 2 different, maybe defensive linemen that are D1 commits already.
That's right.
So they've been playing some ball this year. So that could be another good one. I don't think there's a game outside of maybe Pulaski Academy and
Farmington. Maybe Little Rock Christian Clarksville. That'll be kind of a toss-up, I think, for Clarksville if they're going to come up ready to play or not.
That's right. I probably would pick Christian to handle that one.
Sure.
But Morrilton, I picked Morrilton to beat Texarkana. I did. So I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
I think the hardest thing that when you look at is in 5A, state tournament games, those home teams really seem to have a good advantage when it comes to this time of year.
Well, you look at a game like this. We're coming down here. We're 3 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a 3-hour drive. We're playing on grass for the first time this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's just little things that make it different.
They add up.
Now, I think that I feel good about our team coming into tonight. But I do think it's going to be a game. I mean, it's going to be a close one. I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Whoever scores last wins the game. What's going to be exciting, though, if we can pull this off, we'll get to go to PA next week.
I was just thinking
play the Bruins. Hey,
that'll be fun.
They're good.
Yeah.
But how about a chance? I mean, just having a shot to go down there and compete with them. I think it would be awesome.
Well, it'll be the first time in a while that they've made it past the second round. It'd be the semis, right? If they made it to play PA.
We would make it the quarter. So on a normal year, yes, it would be the semis.
That's right.
But we had the extra year this year, or the extra week.
Extra year.
So we'd be in the quarters, which, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure somebody could text us or tell us if this is true or not, but I don't know that the Panthers, the Greenbrier Panthers, have been that far, at least in 5A, I mean,
Sure.
So.
I remember Greenbrier a couple of years ago made it to the second round and was leading a good Nettleton team.
Yeah.
And unfortunately lost that game, and I think that was really probably the closest they had gotten to that third round of the state playoffs in a long time.
Had a couple losses over the years to Batesville, but great opportunity tonight, and we're going to have to play our rear ends off because this Magnolia team is tough.
And, let's take a quick break, and after that, we're going to get into some of the new sponsors that have given us the opportunity to come down here and bring a broadcast to the team that we love. So Stick with us, and we'll be right back.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
For the best barbecue in town, look no further than Old Bart Southern Eats. With the wide variety of meats smoked perfectly, with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you will not want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 79 South Broadview, next to Walmart. Open Wednesday through Friday, 5 until sold out, and Saturday and Sunday, 3 until sold out. You better get there early because it will not last long. You can find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite, DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
Just like. And we're back with Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We're going to go to the sideline where we have our very own Sean Mathis. Sean, how's it feel down there?
I looked earlier. You'll see in a second the weather report. I think 67 degrees. It is a beautiful day out here on the football field.
A beautiful night. We have some great food on the way up here, Sean. What's Greenbrier got ahead of them tonight?
Hey, they've got a tough challenge. I think Magnolia is number 2 out of the South. I think they've played a couple less conference games than we did, but really they're fast. We've got to contain them on the outside. Defense is going to be key for us, but we've got to put points up.
Yeah, we got to put a lot of points up, and that's something we're going to talk about in our keys to the game. And where do you get those points? Do you think Greenbrier is going to get them primarily on the ground, or do you think they're going to go to the air more than they have recently?
I think if you look at what we've done all season, really you got to go to the run. I mean, I know Trey Havens is probably going to be out tonight, so the workload is going to end up on Nick Hewitt. But he's been a guy that we've known for a long time. And hey, if anybody can handle it, I know Nick can handle it. And it'll start up front. We just got to make the holes, have them run the ball, and then that'll open up the pass. And we really got to have a balanced attack on the both running and passing the ball.
Absolutely, Sean. We really do. I think it's going to be exciting. What other thoughts do you have before we send it back to the booth?
You know, I mean, whenever I look at it, the one thing I just wish, even though my youngest son's out there playing in this game, I really wish my middle son would have been healthy enough earlier in the year, dislocated his arm. Really wish he could have played in this game. But, but I know a lot of these kids in this junior class. I know a lot of the kids in the sophomore class. And, hey, I'm looking forward to a great game. And really, at the end of the day, you just got to be happy about playing in the state playoffs. And I'm so excited for this Greenbrier Panther team. And I hope we're able to bring home that Panther win tonight.
Absolutely, Sean. Thank you. That is Sean Mathis down on the sideline. We're going to bring it back into the booth now. We're going to go ahead and hop into some of our new sponsorship. Matt, take it away.
Yeah, Talon. So, when we get to playoff time, we kind of get some extra expense for the Panther Network. We have to pay to broadcast these playoff games. So I went out and talked to some more of my friends, and people that I've done business with. And
so you're a popular guy.
Well, some of them, not all of them are, but I mean, some of them are friends, and then some of them are just people that saw the opportunity and were interested. We got 4M Landworks this week, as well as Grand Brothers Electric. So super excited about them being a part of this broadcast, being a sponsor, helping us make this possible to bring the games tonight. So you'll be hearing us talk about them throughout the broadcast. Appreciate you guys, and look forward to having you as sponsors for the rest of the year. And
I know you know the guys at 4M, and I know the guys over at Electric, Grand Brothers Electric, and they are just salt-to-the-earth people, really, really great people. They do a really great job. I've known many people that have worked for them, and I grew up with one of their oldest sons, and just really great people over at Graham Electric.
Yeah, for sure. I've known a lot of good things about them. I know people that do a lot of business with them. As well as 4M Landworks, I've worked alongside of Jason Miller, the owner of 4M, for off and on for a couple of years, and Jason does a great job. Be sure and check his Facebook out, 4M Landworks, and Grand Brothers, check them out, give them a call. I'm sure they'd like to come bid some jobs for you or come work for you, and as well as Jason. So give these guys a call. They're supporters of our community and supporters of our network.
We're going to go ahead and roll into the weather report brought to you by Ricochet Outdoors. Guys, it's 63. It's partly cloudy, and there is no rain in sight. This is beautiful, beautiful weather.
Yeah, it's great for middle of November to have weather like this. Football weather, not freezing. Not uncomfortably cold, but also not hot. So, good night to play some football here in Magnolia.
Absolutely, and we're going to go ahead and jump into our keys of the game next. That's brought to you by Swanky Southern.
Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon. Be sure and check them out. They're in Greenbrier. A new storefront just opened recently. They got a great Facebook page as well. Be sure and check them out. Give them some of your business. Our keys of the game tonight, playing a little different team than what we play a lot of times. Number one, what we're going to have to do to be able to be in this game, and that is contain the edges. A lot of speed with this bunch. They got a sophomore running back. Trying to think his name. I think it's Garyon Curry. Kid's a sophomore, and, you'll be seeing him play on Saturdays in a couple of years. He's fantastic, but he's just one of several. They've got several kids that can run the ball. They're fast. We have to contain the edges if we're going to, stop them. Expect to see points scored for sure. They're going to run the ball, and they're going to score some points, but if we can contain the edges, slow them down, keep them inside the tackles, then we got a chance to get the ball back a lot, and, of course, I expect us to score a lot. Have a balanced offense is my second point. Or my second key of the game, and that I do believe we can score on this defense. I think we can be effective. I think we can consistently score, but we're going to have to be balanced. We've got a great running game. They're a physical, athletic defense. If all we do is run the ball, they're going to be piled up in there waiting for us to do that, and they're going to be hard to run on because they've got the bodies to stop us just by overloading the box. If we'll spread it out, run it, throw it, Each of those facets will open up the other. And then third, I think if we'll force 3 turnovers in this football game, and I believe this team will give us the ball. They'll put it on the ground. Quarterback's not real good at pitching it to his left side. I've seen him put it on the ground in the past. Look for that. If we can get 3 turnovers, that's going to be key to us winning this ball game tonight.
Absolutely, Matt. I think there's some really good points that Greenbrier's got to really establish themselves, especially whenever they're throwing the ball and running the ball. It's got to be balanced, and I think that can be a really big deal down the stretch. So we're kind of still waiting on the coin toss for the players to come out. But nonetheless, I'm pretty excited about tonight. Magnolia, really good football team. Greenbrier, really good football team.
Let me tell you, Talon. We tend to find a good place to eat when we travel.
Mm-hmm.
We ate at the Backyard Barbecue tonight.
Who's
Backyard
good?
Barbecue Company in Magnolia. Let me tell you, I don't know if it was good or bad because it was good. The taste was phenomenal, but I can't hardly breathe now.
I'm
we ate
so
much barbecue.
fat.
Just don't fall asleep on us, man.
I told JB he might have to fill in for me because I'm going to take a nap sometime during the game.
Yeah, that was amazing food. If you're ever down this area, be sure and check them out. Great barbecue. I'm serious. When Clint got up, he said, "Dad, that food is good," and he wasn't lying.
No, he was not. So we're going to go ahead and get into now the Bleacher Bling coin toss. Bleacher Bling does a lot of great work. They designed some masks for JB and myself for a volleyball tournament earlier in the season. Those are great masks. Still wear them to this day.
They're working on shirts for us right now for the network for us to have logo shirts to wear and represent the broadcast when we're doing our shows. So great bunch of folks there. Great for Panther gear. Be sure and check them out.
Yeah, so we're going to take a quick little break, but we'll be back here just momentarily with who has the football, who's kicking it off. Stick with us. You're listening to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
All right, here we go, Talon.
I don't know if we're getting the ball or not, but
we
we'll
are.
figure
No, we're kicking off.
Oh,
We're kicking off.
Okay, we're kicking off. We're kicking off. So Bleacher Bling says that we're going to be kicking off, and we are in for a treat tonight. Some 5A state football playoffs. Great games going on all across the state of Arkansas, but the one we're at tonight is one that is most special to us, and we are excited to be here thanks to a lot of great sponsors and thanks to a lot of people at home as our Greenbrier Panthers will take on the Magnolia Panthers. And it's a winner-take-all. Winner moves on to the next round.
That's right, Talon. Great opportunity for our defense to come out here and set the pace for us. If we can come out here, shut them down, they're going to be fast. They're going to try to get the edges. They're going to try to run on us. Get down here and shut them down, get the ball, and go score. Let's set the pace for this game and have a great night.
For a 3-hour road trip, we have a pretty good crowd here in Magnolia. It's exciting. There's an exciting feel in the air. Greenbrier making it to the second round of the playoffs after missing the playoffs just one season ago. It could be potentially a good year for the Panthers. I would say so.
Well, it's funny because had a couple, we had some issues with COVID and things like that and lost a couple games early in the season and lost a big one against Morton. But we were a touchdown away from being the number 1 seed at the end of the year.
Yeah, that's exactly right, with a tough loss to Harrison. And this team also beat Harrison by a wide margin.
No. This team
No.
Yeah,
that's what I meant
them.
to say. Correct.
Beat them by 7, I believe. Now, this team lost to Camden Fairview pretty
by
handily.
A wide margin. Yeah.
This team did beat, this Magnolia team did beat Little Rock Christian. But the way I understand it, there was a lot of players out in that game. High-scoring game, too. It was like 51 to 48, 52, 49, something like that. It was like a track meet.
And that's what you get a lot with Little Rock Christian.
Oh, yeah.
A team that has a stellar offense.
I think, man, Talon, I think we've got about as many fans here as they do. They really don't pack that side, but to their defense, it's a huge stands over there.
It is. It is a very large stands, and you have your social distancing, and I'm sure that comes into effect, all of the COVID awareness that's going on this season.
I tell you, Talon, I'm looking forward to seeing Cooper Wilcox throw the football tonight. Of course, always looking forward to seeing our running game, seeing Nick, seeing Dawson run the ball, and this offensive line being effective. But I'm looking forward to seeing Cooper find these receivers, see who we're going to throw to
They're
tonight.
Going to take an onside kick.
Last week we found J.P. Incas 3 times for touchdowns, and he wasn't even a real big target early in the season.
Ball's going to bounce up. They'll take it out to the left side. Plenty of Panthers there. Charlie Check is one of them. Charlie Check looks like Tanner Collins, the head captain for the Panthers tonight, was in there on the stop. And that's a good start for the Panthers as they have had a few little struggles on the kickoff.
Great job by this kickoff team, this coverage that struggled at times this year. Got back there, and from where he fielded the ball, I don't think he gained anything. He might have even lost a yard or two.
Looks like Magnolia likes a tighter bunch, a tight end, 2 sniffers. They're going to bring a man in motion and pitch it out that way. It's to the right. Greenbrier's going to get back there but miss a man. They'll bring him down after he picks up. We'll see if it's enough for a first down. I think he's about a yard short.
This is where we're going to have to really be good defensively, getting outside, making good angles, and tackling. If we miss tackles in this game, it's going to hurt us tremendously because they're going to try to get the edge, and they're fast enough to do it.
It's going to be 2nd and 1. They're going to motion a man to the left, and they're going to pitch it that way. Same play, other side. He's going to break free. He's got plenty of room to run. He's going to go hit the 40. He's going to hit the 30. He's going to hit the 20. He's got it all the way. Touchdown Magnolia on the second play from scrimmage.
Yeah, this is what I was talking about in the pregame show. Talon, we've got to have guys over there. We've got to be on the edge, containing the edge, because if not, we're going to see this all night long. I mean, they're fast, and if we're not out there containing the edge, we're going to be chasing a lot. There's an old adage about speed: either you have it or you're chasing it.
And it looks like the kick is up, and it's going to go through the uprights. Magnolia's going to be on top 7-0 at the beginning of this game. They're going to score early, and Greenbrier's offense will get a chance to retaliate.
Yeah, we need to come out and return the favor, Talon. We really do, because they're going to be tough to stop on defense. So, we've got to score often.
So Magnolia is going to be fired up after that first touchdown. It was a quick one.
36 seconds off the clock.
Yeah,
Magnolia strikes.
And watching some of their games up to this point, that's happened considerably, or quite a bit. They've come out and they've scored off the first play or two. Be nice to get one here and take it back.
That would be very nice. It'd be great to get a little bit momentum back going our way here. The ball is going to fall. We'll have to set it back up. It's not very windy tonight.
No, it's not. Look like it just may not have been on there quite right.
They have an interesting little formation here. They have one of their kickoff team members that faces his back
He'll probably
to the
turn
return
right when it's
team.
kicked.
It's going to be booted
That's gonna go
out
out
to
of
the
bounds.
far right side, and it's going to roll out of bounds just before it hits the pylon. That was really close, man.
They're going to change the call. Say hit the pylon.
So Greenbrier will set up at the 25.
Yep, they'll have it.
There's
at
about a
25.
10-yard difference.
That's right. Penalty would have given it. They got
Well.
it to 35, but they're going to have to bring it back.
Are they going to?
Yeah, they're gonna move it back.
Okay. They're taking their time doing so.
I guess it goes to the 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is it the
Col-
NFL?
NFL's
Is that
25,
25?
yeah. Or college, maybe. I think maybe college.
Maybe both. Who knows? Cooper Wilcox is the man, the myth, the legend behind the center. He's back in the shotgun. He's going to take a quick snap. He's going to throw it out here to the left side. It's Carter McElhaney. He's got plenty of room to go. He's going to bounce it outside after about a 6-yard pickup. Second and about 4 for the Panthers.
Yeah, good start right there. Get your pass game going. Get your quarterback loose. Pick up 6 yards.
I like passing the ball early. It's not really our forte, so we can really throw a team off.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner Collins is going to line up at the sniffer this time, but they're going to hand it off to the left side. Plenty of room for Nick Hewitt to run. He's going to break free. He's going to go hit the 50. He's running to the 40. He's going to go to the 30. He's got a man chasing him. He's going to hit the 20. He's going to go to the 10. He's going to keep running. He dives for the end zone. He dives for the end zone.
He stepped out.
It looks like they're going to spot him down at the 1-yard line, and Greenbrier's got a good start on offense, too.
Yeah, boy, I'm going to tell you, Talon, that hole was wide open.
There's a great block by the offensive line. Greenbrier will set up now 1st and goal from what it appears to be the 2-yard line.
I thought he stepped out about the 5, but hey, we'll take it on the 2.
They're going to go with the shotgun this time. Nick Hewitt still in at the running back. They're going to hand it off up the middle. He's going to try and jump. He's got nowhere. Stays on his feet. Busts it back in. Touchdown, Nick Hewitt. Greenbrier puts 6 on the board quick.
All right, Talon. Way to get back in this ball game. You know, kind of a depressing start to see them get 2-3 plays and take it to the house. Then we come right back and do the same. Love to see that.
A minute and a half in, and two teams, we've already have 14 points on the board, or 13.
Yeah. You know, I told you before the broadcast, or when we first started the broadcast, I feel confident that we can score on this team. But we're going to have to we're either going to have to score every time we touch the ball, or we're going to have to play some defense.
Snap is good. Hold is better. Kick is up.
Look good
through the uprights. Greenbrier puts 7 on the board and it's going to be 7-7 tie ball game.
Yeah.
Guys, something I wanted to mention. I did a little bit of research before the game. Magnolia, they're averaging 16 points a game that they give up, and they average 34.25 that they score a game. Greenbrier on the road this year, they've averaged 24.8 points, and they average giving up 26 points a game. So obviously the odds are a little different from there, but Magnolia doesn't give up a lot of points at home, so it's good to see us strike early.
Absolutely. Good info right there.
JB got a math degree.
Yeah, he's a mathlete.
It's going to be 7-7 here in Magnolia, Arkansas. We're down here, way down in the south. We lost cell service.
Oh, yeah, you come down this part of the world, you're going to lose some cell service, at least on the way. We're down. You get to Magnolia, you ain't far from the border.
And the border, you mean Arkansas and Louisiana.
That's right. That's right. Not the great border down there.
It's going to be an onside kick out to the right side. Got another good bounce. They're going to bounce high, and they're going to take off quick with it. They're going to get out, it looks to about the 43-yard line, and they'll have pretty decent field position to start.
Yeah, it's real good field position. I understand why we're doing what we're doing because we don't want to get gashed. You know, we've not done real good all year long with our coverage. So, you know, it makes sense to just get the ball on the ground, give our guys a chance to get down there and swallow them up.
Magnolia's waiting for their offensive play call. They like to go with that tight bunch, and it looks like a double sniffer back is kind of what they like to go with. They're going to bring a man in motion, but hand it off up the gut. Looks like they're going to go out to the left side with a quarterback option. He won't get but maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that little option, they fake that handoff up the middle to the fullback. They do a good job of faking it, too. And then
Well, they got me.
Keeps it outside, and he either takes it or pitches it.
It's almost like a triple option,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what Georgia Tech does.
It is. That's exactly what it is.
I think Navy does it as well.
Yeah.
They're going to line up, another tight set. Bring a man in motion to the right side. They're going to fake it and throw it. Quarterback looking for somewhere to go. Greenbrier's getting to him. He's going to try and juke a guy out. He breaks free. He's going to get out past the first down, run a guy over, and he's going to move the chains for Magnolia.
Yeah, we got to come up and play strong and hit somebody. Can't wait to be hit. You got to come up and hit them.
Guys, I'm surprised at Magnolia's on the home stands. There's not a ton of people in the crowd.
But they're loud.
Yeah, we can hear them.
They
We
sure
sure
are.
can hear them. Magnolia, not any different of a look. Bring a man in motion this time to the left. Hand it off up the gut this time. He's going to pick up probably 6.
Yep, Talon, they're big, they're fast, they're physical.
Everything you want in a football team.
That's
they
right.
really
I'm
have
telling
it.
you that they're a good-looking bunch of kids. I mean, look at that number 24 back there.
Yeah, the fullback. Wish I had a roster. I feel like he's probably a solid 6'4", 6'5". They're going to bring a man in motion to the left. This time the quarterback's going to keep it and hit a gut. It looks like he's still going to be maybe a yard short, though.
Yep, he's not going to quite have it. This is when it'd be nice to maybe hit somebody in the backfield, you know, push them to 4th. And
This is the
3rd.
longest period of time that another team scored this time.
Right.
Just as loud as Magnolia's fans are, we have fans here that are loud as well. They're going to bring a man in motion to the left. They don't grab Greenbrier off sides, which is what they were attempting to do. They'll wait for a play call with just under 10 seconds left on the clock. 5. They're bringing a man in motion. Snap it, hand it off up the gut. Ball's on the ground, ball's on the ground, ball's on the ground. It looks like Magnolia might have fallen on it from my viewpoint, but we'll see what the play.
Yeah, they can.
Magnolia will keep it.
You know, that's like I said earlier, Talon. They're liable to put it on the ground. They do it a lot. We just got to take advantage of it. We almost got it right there.
And that stinks because you get a first down on that, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something down the stretch, Matt. You talked about forcing turnovers is going to be big.
It's going to be huge.
1st and 10 now. Motion to the left. They're going to pitch it out that way. Hayden Simpson's almost out there, but he's not. They're going to bust it back up
That's
into the
coming
middle.
back,
He's got plenty of yards. He's going to go score a
Thankfully,
touchdown.
that's coming back.
A lot of unhappy people on the Magnolia side.
And that's what I was telling you a while ago. You know, we just missed a tackle in the backfield right there.
Yeah.
If you miss tackles on this bunch, they're going to score.
They'll make you pay. Absolutely.
Because they get to second level.
To be quite honest with you, we caught a break. That flag was a little bit up the field as
That's
well.
right. That's right. But they get to second level. We don't have anybody that can run with them.
They got breakaway speed.
That's right. Absolutely.
Magnolia, we're back up 10 yards now. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Panthers.
It'll be about first.
Correction.
15,
1st and 15, spot foul, and it's a little
yeah.
further upfield.
Caught a good break right there. Maybe it's just what we need to get a stop here.
They'll bring a man in motion, this time to the left side. Fake pitch it out there. They're going to throw the football. It's going to be a little dump pass to the right, into the flats. And he's going to be tackled from behind. It's J.P. Engelkes, I do believe. But it'll be a first down for Magnolia.
Good hit by J.P. He's hurting. That 24 is hurting.
But he's going to stay in the game.
He's going to stay in, but he felt that. Now they're going to bring somebody in for him.
And it's a kid that's probably just as big, if not bigger than him.
It's like playing Alabama. You see one go out and another one comes in. Oh, whoa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that ball might have got trapped on his rib when he got tackled.
Yeah, he got hit hard.
Knocked the wind out of him.
1st and 10 for Magnolia. Bring a man in motion to the left side. Hand it up the gut to the new kid. He'll pick up 3, maybe 4. 2nd and 6.
Good job right there by the defense to swallow him up there. Still a good game for them, but, you know, gives a 2nd and about 5 here to work with.
2nd and 5 for Magnolia. Motion to the left. Greenbrier shifts that way. They're going to pitch it over there. Greenbrier just missed the tackle. It's going to be a touchdown for Magnolia.
If you don't tackle them in the backfield, they're gone. We cannot miss tackles.
Magnolia will score, and it's going to now be 13-7 in favor of Magnolia. They'll send out their extra point team to put one through. So they decided to put the clock behind us practically.
Yeah, I got a good kicker.
They do have a good kicker, and it's going to be now 14-7.
Yeah, I can't see the clock, Talon. Over there.
I have to stick my head out the window in order to see. I don't know how JB sees it.
How are you keeping up with it?
Guys, I have this. It's male intuition.
Here we go.
No, I'm just kidding. I can
His
barely
math
see
degree
it.
helped him
That's
with
right.
that.
He's a mathlete.
Good thing JB got a math degree. As Magnolia will come out to kick the football to the Greenbrier Panthers. Junk Vegas, do we have any score updates from around the league
I just
yet?
checked. Nobody else is scoring as quick as we are.
Yeah, the defense here in Magnolia has not been the usual defense that we see. A lot of running of the football.
There is that, Talon.
1 pass? 2 passes?
2 passes.
Magnolia threw once, we threw once.
Still no scores yet.
A lot to look at all across the conferences as we're going to let the ball go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback for the Panthers, and Cooper Wilcox will lead his offense back out onto the field, and we'll see if they can score just as quick as they did last time.
Yeah, that's a tough ball to try to catch. Best thing you can do right there is let it go in the end zone, because I'm telling you, that ball's moving when it comes through there.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of air time on it. It's just kind of more of a dart.
Right.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 14-7 in favor of Magnolia. Dawson Spencer in at the running back. He's going to bust it out to the left side. Puts a stiff arm on a man, but he's going to get pushed out of bounds. It looks like he's going to lose 2, maybe 3 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 12 for the Panthers. That time, Magnolia seriously contained the edge.
Yeah,
and they were able to push Magnolia out of bounds. Greenbrier out of bounds to the right
tried
boundary.
to run on the left side there. It wasn't open, so he bounced it out, and there wasn't anywhere to go.
Dawson Spencer's still in at running back. They're going to motion him out to the right side, but the box is going to be loaded. Cooper Wilcox, a little bit of time, throws it out there to Dawson Spencer. Dawson's going to cut it up straight. He's going to pick up maybe a yard. Looked like they had pretty solid coverage deep. Greenbrier won't pick up anything.
No, it was a good pass and catch. You just didn't get much out of it.
3rd and 13 for the Panthers. For the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier got to really get something going here. Cooper Wilcox, he'll throw the football. Looking across the middle, throws it to Thatcher Strack, who's got the catch, stays on his feet, makes a man miss. He's gonna bust it up. Speed, and he gets out to it looks like the 25-yard line. That's gonna set Greenbrier up in good field position with the first down.
I tell you what, not only did Thatcher make a great catch, he kept his balance. I mean, he almost fell a couple times just because he was trying to gather himself after making that catch, and he stayed on his feet and picked up a huge gain. Great throw by Cooper to get it to him there over the middle.
They're going to hand it off up the gut. Dawson Spencer going to bust it back to the left side. He's going to hit it up the right.
Yeah, big gain.
Plenty of yards for Dawson
Close
Spencer
to a first
there.
down, maybe a yard short.
It's going to be about a yard short for the Panthers. 2nd and 1. They're going to go quick. Empty set for Greenbrier, showing a lot of different looks. Throw it out quick to the left side. Carter McElhaney's got it. Jukes a man, makes him miss. Busts it up field and gets the first down. Move the chains.
Good job right there by Carter to get past that defender there and get past the chain.
Make one move and make a man miss, and then get upfield.
Now that's one thing we do have in Carter is we do have a speed guy there. So even against this real fast Magnolia team, he should be effective.
Hand off to the left side. Dawson Spencer doesn't have really anywhere to go that time. He still manages to pick up maybe a yard.
Well, here's the deal. When you play a team like this, a real physical team, you're not going to bust it every time.
Yeah.
And so you be patient, just like a while ago it was 3rd and 9. 3rd and 11.
13.
Yeah, pick up
12,
that huge.
something like that. It's going to be a pass this time to J.P. Ilkis over in the flat. He's got the pass. He makes a man miss him. Touchdown Panthers. J.P. with a truck of a shoulder, and he's going to move into the end zone. Greenbrier's going to put 6 more on the board.
Great job by Cooper right there to read it, get out of the pocket, make a great throw to a wide open J.P. Hits the guys right after he catches the ball, puts that shoulder into him, gets past him into the end zone. This J.P. Ilkis, we've called his name a lot on defense this year, but the last 2 weeks has really become a key part of this offense.
And blossomed on the offensive side as it's a good snap and a good hold. And ball is up and through. Greenbrier's going to tie it up at 14. JB, how much time we got left to play here in the first quarter?
3:58.
3:58. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Greenbrier football.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart, Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
We're back here in Magnolia, Arkansas. Thank you all for at home for joining us. Greenbrier and Magnolia have got out to hot starts.
Yeah,
14-14.
they have. Saw a couple scores in the break there. Pulaski Academy over Farmington 16-0 so far, and Little Rock Christians on Clarksville 14-0. Yeah.
Not many surprises there as it's a chip shot over here to the right side. He's going to try and find somewhere to go, but he doesn't have anywhere. Greenbrier's going to stand him up and keep pushing him back. They'll give him forward progress as they should, and they're going to line up at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10.
So this Greenbrier fan base, they're wanting this defense to step up. They're cheering them on. They're trying to fire them up. They want to see them get back there and stop them on series.
And that's kind of, I felt, more of our identity this year as a football team was defense that we have.
This is a different type of offense than we've seen, and it's tough, man. I mean, they've been good. They've done this all year long.
They know how to play down here in South Arkansas as Magnolia sets up for a 1st and 10. They're going to move a man to the left side, hand it off up the gut. Good room to run, but a good tackle made by Jeremy Hardcastle right at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, at number 24, he's a baller, and he's making some good runs, but he is getting hit, and he's feeling it. You can tell the way he's walking back to the huddle. These Panther boys are hitting him, and laying, bringing it when they hit him. He does that long enough. He gets hit like that long enough, it'll start wearing on him.
2nd and 2. They'll bring a man in motion to the left side. Quarterback keeps it this time. He busts it up the middle. And that quarterback's a tough hitter, too.
Yeah, he runs with a low pad level and gets into you. One thing I think we need to do, we're playing really far off the ball. The defensive line is a good yard off the ball. I'd like to see him get up there closer.
They'll have 2 receivers split really wide on this play. Their motion comes from the left. It's going to be a pitch out that side to the left side. Plenty of room to run, but he's going to be dragged down by Shannon Howard after about a 6-yard pickup. 2nd and about 4 for Magnolia.
Looks like Lakeside's beating Valonia 7-3.
Another good game in the 5A.
Yeah.
I don't know if we mentioned.
They're all pretty good games.
2nd and 2 now. Another 2nd and 2 for Magnolia. They've had a lot of good first down plays. Their motion's going to come to the left, but they're going to hand it off up the gut. Quarterback keep. He won't get much. I mean, he might be stopped before the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now for Magnolia. And a short one
third
at
and
that.
just less than a yard.
Big play for Greenbrier as they haven't stopped Magnolia in the backfield yet tonight. Magnolia's going to take a quarterback keeper up the gut, and they're going to pick up just enough to move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10 now for Magnolia.
Well, I don't know if you saw it, Talon, but that quarterback, when he took that snap, he took, initial little nudge there up the middle, and then that number 24 hit him in the back and pushed him about another foot or two. Looking much better on defense right here. We just need to get that one big play for a loss.
They're going to motion this time to the back to the left, but it's a good tackle up front after a 2-yard gain.
That's what we have to do, Talon. You've got to play assignment football whenever you're playing an option team like this. Whoever's got that back has to stay on that back, and then the other guys cannot be sucked in. They've got to play their position, stick to that quarterback, and pitch back. So whoever's got that fullback has got to key him the entire play.
2nd and now 8. Magnolia's going to motion this time to the right. Greenbrier shifts to the left. Quarterback keep up the gut. He's going to bust a little free and pick up a couple yards.
Yeah.
Still not enough for a first down. Be 3rd and short.
Yeah, we just couldn't quite get him down when we had him. Picked up another 4 yards or so.
Greenbrier's defense desperately needs a stop. Magnolia no motion this time. They'll hand it up the gut. He's going to pick up enough for a first down.
Let me tell you this, Talon. I know that they're consistently moving the ball on us. It's like we can't stop them. But if you'll play defense like this and keep hitting them and keep hitting them, they're getting those short gains. This team will cough one up. They'll give one to us.
They almost did earlier tonight, Matt. It's 1st and 10 now for Magnolia. They're lined up on the left hash. It's going to be a handoff up the gut, but a quick tackle. I think it's Hayden Simpson who brings the man down after a 2-yard pickup.
Great job by Hayden right there. That's going to be the end of the quarter, I believe, isn't it? Yeah, that's going to be the end of the quarter. Great job by Hayden right there to step up and make a play, make it 2nd and 9 to start off the second quarter.
2nd and 9, and we'll be back with that. Stay tuned. You're listening to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network, presented by ASI Insurance and First Security Bank.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart, Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
We're back in Magnolia, Arkansas. Our Greenbrier Panthers get scored on quick, but then they go score quick. Magnolia turns right back around, takes the ball downfield. They're going to score a quick 7.
Let's go talk to Sean, guys.
We're going to hit the sideline. We're going to go to Sean Mathis. We'll give him a ringy-ding-ding. Sean Mathis, you're on air. How you doing? We're figuring out some of our technical difficulties. Please stick with us.
Hey,
Sean, we can hear you, I
What a
think.
exciting first quarter that was. Who would have thought at the end of one quarter it would have been 14-14? This is crazy how this game started out. But really the defense, we've got to come out and we've got to make some plays and we've got to stop them on defense. On the offensive side of the ball, we've been able to move it, we've been able to score, but our defense has really got to step up here.
Absolutely, Sean. We're going to send it back up to the booth as we're going to start the play for the next quarter. Thank you for the sideline report. They're going to pitch it out to the right side. More than enough running room. He's going to get in the end zone easily. No one was out there to play contain, Matt.
Yeah, man. It's just like we've talked about. When you play assignment football against a option team, somebody's got the quarterback, somebody's got the pitch man. Right there, had the quarterback contained, made the pitch, nobody's there. So I don't know if he's getting caught up by a blocker back deep or what's going on, but we've got to figure that out if we're going to be able to stop this team.
It's a good hold and an even better kick.
Boy, Thatcher just almost blocked that.
Greenbrier will receive the kickoff now, as it is now 21-14 to start the second quarter. We heard Sean Mathis say it. Who would have thought we would have such a shootout so early in this football game?
This has been kind of the way when Magnolia plays a tough team, it's a high-scoring game because they're going to score. And, JB said their defense only giving up about 16 points a game.
Yeah, that's right.
But, I felt like coming into this we could score on this team tonight, and we have been, and we just got to keep up with them. And eventually we'll get a turnover or a stop. We just got to keep scoring.
Magnolia will kick it off to the Greenbrier Panthers now. Greenbrier's going to return it with Thatcher Strack. He's going to try and hit a hole. He spins around. He's got plenty of room. He's going to make a man miss, and he's going to keep going out to about the 45-yard line. Greenbrier's going to set up 1st and 10 at the 44.
Great run right there by Thatcher Strack. He had a guy kind of get his hands on him, was able to spin off of him and keep on going, got all the way up, like you said, to the 45 there.
Greenbrier sets up now, 1st and 10. Cooper Wilcox still at quarterback. No surprises there. Tanner Collins is going to play a little bit of slot now. They're going to hand it off to the left side. Nick Hewitt's got plenty of running room. He's going to break it free and then bust it back to the right after about a 15-yard pickup. Greenbrier's got a 1st down.
Running the ball well, developing the run game. That's huge.
Yeah. Nick just keeps running the ball hard. Dawson ran it hard when he was in there. We're doing well offensively. We really are.
Going to run trips to the right and hand it off that way this time. We're going to bust free into the open field. Nick Hewitt's going to bust it back up. He hits the 20. He's going to the 10. Got a man chasing him. Touchdown, Greenbrier. Greenbrier turns it right back around and scores quick. It's going to be 21-20 here in Magnolia.
We got a shootout, guys.
It's a track meet, boys.
This is kind of what we expected.
Yeah, I did. I really did. I thought it was going to be, if it was going to be close, it was going to be high scoring.
Well, Greenbrier's come ready to play, as has Magnolia, guys. It's going to be a fun night. There's so much more left.
Oh, there he is.
We're going to have to make a big stop on defense, though, in order to get ahead as the kick is up. Good snap, good hold, good kick. Greenbrier ties it up at 21 here in Magnolia as they'll get ready to kick it off back to Magnolia.
Hey, can't say enough about Trey Cox, man. You know, sophomore kicker coming in here tonight. You know, had a few weeks here to kind of get his game going, but you know, losing our kicker early in the season, and Trey coming in here having to go, you know, tit for tat with them because they're scoring, we're scoring. Got a 21 all knotted up ball game right here.
PA's up on Farmington 30-0 in the first quarter.
I don't know if there's really 30-0. It might be a little bit of a surprise, but we expected that one for PA to run away with it. I mean, the first quarter, 30 points in the first quarter is not a surprise.
I tell you, man, they're good, Dallin. They're good. I mean, what week have they not done it? You know.
And that's who Greenbrier will face up against, or the winner of this game, really.
Right.
Magnolia or Greenbrier, whoever wins, will play the winner of PA and Farmington, and it looks like it's getting decided early.
Yeah, absolutely, JB.
Texarkana's beating Morrilton 13-0. I really thought Morrilton would take them.
What quarter is it in? Looks pretty early, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still the first.
Greenbrier's going to do another onside kick. It's going to go back to Magnolia. They're going to try and find some room to run it, but they don't get much. They're going to bust out to the 40-yard line and set up 1st and 10 at the 40.
I tell you, Talon, most of the time I'd look at a kickoff approach like this and like, man, you're giving up all these yards. But when you've got such much speed back there and you're able to kick it and cover it up on the 40-yard line, that's what you do. I think this is the right approach.
1st and 10 for Magnolia. They've been moving the ball well. Not really much other to say about that for their offense.
No, they're good. You know, they're fast. We just need that one hit that causes a fumble, that bad pitch.
1st and 10, handoff up the gut, quarterback keep out to the right side, and a good tackle made by Jeremy Hardcastle after what it's going to be about a 7-yard pickup.
Yeah, I was faked out on that. I thought 24 had the ball at the middle. I tell you what, that's a tough position to play because you're getting hit whether you got the ball or not.
It's going to be 2nd and 3. Motion here to the left side. Handoff of the gut, but they're going to pitch it out to the right. And it looks like Shannon Howard's going to be there. Can't make the tackle, but a couple more Panthers are there like Nick Hewitt. They're going to bring him down for about a 3-yard loss.
Big play right there, Talon. That's what I've been looking for, that loss of yardage right there. Now you got to get a stop if you're Greenbrier's defense.
That's right.
Greenbrier's defense really does need that stop. As it's 3rd and about 5 now for the Magnolia Panthers. Big play here in Magnolia. They're going to bring a man in motion to the left side. They're going to throw the football into the flat. Wide open man. Greenbrier's going to be there to bring him down, but not after he picks up roughly 20 yards, and they're going to move the chains.
That's been there. He
It's
threw
been
that
there.
earlier today,
Yeah. Not surprised to see that one bit. They're not a good passing team, but you don't have to be to run that play.
Similar to the one that Greenbrier ran to J.P. Engelkis earlier tonight. Magnolia sets up 1st and 10. They bring a man in motion to the left side. They pitch it to him. He's got a lot of room. He cuts it back up. A couple of men miss. He's going to go back to the left side, and they're going to finally drag him down after he picks up a 1st down. It's Nick Hewitt who makes the tackle.
Yep. Got it. You got to tackle. Got to tackle.
It's really going to come down to who either gets a turnover or the most stops.
That's right.
Really.
That's it. Can one of these defenses get a stop, or can one of these defenses force a turnover?
And Greenbrier's defense has been great all season long, really uncharacteristic of them. But, again, they're facing a great offense. And it's going to be pitched out to the right side. Greenbrier's going to be there. Big tackle in the backfield. I think that's Shannon Howard.
Hey, he beat him in the flat.
That's right.
That's a good angle.
Well, you got to keep with good angles. That's exactly right, JB. You stay flat, force a flat running back out to the sideline.
And it's a correction. I thought it was a tackle in the backfield, but he did pick up roughly 2 yards.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 now for Magnolia. Greenbrier even just holds them to a field goal would be huge as they're going to bring motion to the right side. They don't get anything. They're going to motion this time to the left. It's going to be a fake handoff, then a pitch to the right side. They're going to bust it out, back up to the left, and they're going to cross the threshold. It's a touchdown for Magnolia.
Yep, too many missed tackles, Talon.
You know, I'm marking down each time there's a score because I can't see the scoreboard very well, and I'm at work over here marking all these scores.
Well, I got JB over here beside me with his scoreboard, so as long as he's right, I can get it.
Y'all just have to trust me.
JB does get numbers right. It's a good snap and a good hold, and the kick is up and through. Magnolia is going to go on top by 7. It is 28-21. JB, let's take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more Greenbrier football.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart, Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
We're back here in Magnolia as it's been a big-time shootout. It's 28-21 in favor of Magnolia.
Yeah, Talon. I mean, it's just like I said, a track meet. Watching these teams go back and forth, a lot of running, a lot of yards already.
Interesting to see what the halftime stats will be. It's going to be a high pooch kick. Fair catch called by J.P. Engelkist as he catches the football near the Magnolia sideline at what appears to be the 37-yard line. 32-yard line, correction.
Yep, only about the 32. Looked like it might go out of bounds, but it's one of those you got to catch it because if it don't, you're in a bad spot.
Our offense has looked really stellar, though, Matt.
Yeah, they have. Looked really good. Just been able to run all over them.
Cooper Wilcox still back at quarterback. They're going to have a trip situation. Dawson Spencer takes the snap, and he's going to bust it up the middle. He's going to pick up 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
You know, we kind of been a little down about how we haven't been able to stop their offense, but our offense has ran more free than theirs has.
Yeah.
I bet we hadn't ran half the plays they have.
I'm sure they have a lot more time of possession.
Yeah.
As compared to what we do. Cooper Wilcox going to hand it off to the left side. Ball's on the ground, and it's still on the ground. I think Magnolia may have picked it up. That's not good for the Greenbrier Panthers, and Magnolia is going to get the football at the 34-yard line.
Yeah, turnovers in this game right here, turnovers are killer.
Miscommunication there on the handoff as the ball falls to the ground, and Magnolia is going to set up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
Just got to keep your head up right here. You can't get down. I mean, so much football left to play.
Magnolia in no rush.
That's a big turnover. That's huge.
Huge on their side of the field.
Got to come out and get a stop or turn it
right.
back over.
Magnolia's going to have to snap it quick. They have a man in motion out to the right side, but Brandon Beck's going to be there to bring down the quarterback after a 1-yard pickup.
Good
it's
job
2nd and 9.
Right there. Good read.
Well, that quarterback, I mean, I thought he was pinned back for at least a loss of
it was a pretty
one,
good spot right there.
But he lunged forward with a Brandon Beck on top of him. It's going to be 2nd and 9 now for the Magnolia Panthers. This time they have 2 receivers split to the left side, and they're going to motion that way. Quick pitch it out there. Greenbrier's going to be there quick, but can't make a tackle fast enough. And it's going to be about a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 5 now for Magnolia.
Big tackle by Hayden Simpson there coming from the backside.
Yeah, that was a big tackle by Hayden. Our guys, we're hitting hard, but we're not wrapping up, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to wrap up right here. When you got fast backs like this, even if you don't make the tackle, but you wrap him up, it gives your teammates a chance to get over there and help you make a play.
It's a big 3rd down.
Big 3rd down, and really, JB, it feels like every single play is like a big 3rd down.
No kidding. And we're just in the first half.
They're going to motion a man to the left, pitch it to him out there. Hayden Simpson's going to be there, but can't bring him down. And a big ball's on the ground. It looks like Greenbrier's got it. Greenbrier has the football. Turnover on downs. Greenbrier's going to take over 1st and 10.
That was big. That was real big. That's one of those you had to have. I mean, they're going to go for it on 4th down right there.
Big turnover for the Panthers, and Greenbrier's going to send their offense right back out onto the field.
I'm telling you, if we will hit these guys and keep hitting these guys, they will put it on the ground. I'm still saying 3 turnovers, we win this ball game. Now, one of them right there is just an offsetting turnover, but still, if we can hang on the ball and get a couple more, that'll give us an edge that we need.
1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Greenbrier is going to go with the sniffer of Tanner Collins. Nick Hewitt's going to be in the backfield. It's going to be a handoff to Nick Hewitt. He's going to bust it to the right, breaks free, goes back to the left, cuts it back up the middle. Nick Hewitt, man, going back and forth, and hitting every single hole.
He's so good.
And he keeps driving after that first hit. He's tough to bring down.
He is. He doesn't look tired either. No. You know, playing both sides of the ball.
He may not be a guy that's going to, break you in the open field.
No, he ain't going to outrun some of these D-backs. But
they'll hand it off to him again. He's going to bust it back to the left side. Another big gaping hole for the man, and he's going to pick up another 1st down.
Somebody lost a hat. He's going to have to come out of the game.
It's going to be number 62, Dustin Hall.
So we got to get somebody in there for him.
And it looks like Brandon Beck is going to go in.
I wondered if we wouldn't see him play offense if anybody had to come out. Well, we had some guys couldn't make it tonight. We're good. We got 25 seconds here.
Nick Hewitt couldn't get his shoe on, so they had to send Dawson Spencer into the game. So Dawson Spencer will be the running back now for the Panthers. 1st and 10 for Greenbrier. It's going to be a drop back, and they're going to throw the football. It's going to be picked off by Magnolia. They're going to take it to the left side. It looks like he may have gone out of bounds, but he's still running with the football. He's going to go to the right.
They finally called him out.
And they called him out of bounds. And Magnolia's going to take over at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, Cooper just was getting hit. Had a guy in his face, hit him, caused him to overthrow it.
Pass was just a little too tall.
Yeah, he was getting hit and just kind of sailed it.
That's what pressure will do
That's
sometimes.
That's right. You gotta keep him off of him.
Well, and something to bring in, too. I think it was that back that came in on the offensive line. He's normally a defensive guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not the guy that's normally out there. So.
Wonder if that had anything to do with it at all.
It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. For the Magnolia Panthers, who have a 7-point lead. They'll bring a man in motion to the right. They're going to fake pitch it out there and throw the ball. They're going to chunk it deep. Riddle is back there, and they make the reception. It's going to be a touchdown for the Magnolia Panthers on one play.
Yeah, just caught us, watching that run game a little bit. Caught us off a little bit and able to get a man deep. At number 24, he's been everywhere tonight.
He's a playmaker.
Good snap, good hold. Ball is up. It's surely through, and it is.
That'll knock the wind out of your sails a little bit.
It does, but there's a lot of ball game left. A lot of ball game left.
35-21, a seriously high-scoring football game here in the first half with still 5 minutes left to play. Do we have any score updates from around the league?
Yeah, I've been putting them up there, Talon, as they come and go. Like I said, I think some of these scores are not quite as updated, but I'm getting the ones that I can.
Yeah.
But PA's beating Farmington 37-0. Little Rock Christian and Clarksville, it's 42-0. Little Rock Christian's up.
Do we have anything about that Valonia game?
Hot Springs Lakeside was up 10-3 on Bologna.
Okay, I had it the latest I got here, 7-3.
Magnolia's kicking off to Greenbrier now, as I kind of feel like I saw a little bit of fog settling earlier. They're going to kick a high pooch kick, and J.P. Engelkiss is going to fair catch call it. And Greenbrier's going to set up at the 29-yard line. Really got to get something done here on offense.
Yeah, we just got to come back the way we've been playing. Don't get your head down, you know. Had a fumble that doesn't happen often. Had that, and then we had a unfortunate interception.
You know, you had a guy lose a hat. He had to sit out of play.
Got a backup come in on offense.
And a couple of backups who are out.
That's right. Well, you got a defensive tackle coming in there, or defensive end coming in there playing guard, I guess. So, yeah.
Nick Hewitt is back in at the running back position, and they're going to hand it to him. Magnolia's all on top of it that time, however. Greenbrier's going to lose probably 4 to 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 14 for the Panthers.
They got the momentum right now. They really do, and they're pumped up. Got to see this Panther team keep their composure. They're definitely not out of this ball game by any means.
2nd and 15 now for the Greenbrier Panthers. Nick Hewitt still back at the running back. J.P. Engelkiss at the sniffer. Been thrown to a lot this season. They're going to hand it off to the left side. Nick Hewitt's going to bust it one way, then another, and he's going to keep pushing.
Yeah, he's going to get most of it back. He's going to get up there around, it's going to be 4 yards, I guess, to the first down.
It's going to be 3rd and about 4 for the Greenbrier Panthers. Big play, JB. We got another big 3rd down play. They're going to have twins out to the right. They're going to hand it off this time to the right side. J.P. Engelkiss stiff arms a guy. It's going to be close. We'll see where they spot him. It's going to be awfully close.
Yep,
First down for the Panthers. Move the chains.
That's big. Woo, that was huge. Huge. Maybe that'll give these boys a little fire in them to get their heads up and believe that they can stay in here and score. I tell you what, this offense is good. You know, we believe in them. We need them to feel confident and just get out there and keep doing what they know how to do. They're going to be fine.
1st and 10 for Greenbrier. Snap the ball. They're going to hand it off with the gut. Nick Hewitt's patient. He bounces out to the right. He's got a lot of room out there. Goes back up to the left, and he's brought down.
Here for? This guy can barely walk.
He's all hunched over.
How old is he?
I don't know, but it's holding against the Panthers. They're going to back them up 10.
Well, it'll still be first down.
First and 10 now for Greenbrier. They're going to stick with the sniffer that they like. They're going to run it out to the right side this time. They're going to bust it up, and Nick Hewitt's maybe going to get a yard.
Oh, you got to throw a flag on that. How do you not throw a flag on that? I guess he didn't have his bifocals in on that one. He saw that hold, and then he didn't call that.
Very, very late push. They're going to call
it on us now.
Greenbrier, unsportsmanlike.
That was absolute trash. 15. Absolute trash by this officiating crew. That's terrible.
Magnolia's coach isn't happy either, but he's not happy at his team. I don't even know if they know what's going on.
Man, I don't know what to think about that. I tell you what. Golly.
Well, while we have a moment, guys, came to Fairview's up 7-0 on Harrison, second quarter.
Yeah, I kind of expected that to happen. I do think it'll be a good game. It sounds like it is. This guy is so confused.
He keeps.
This official is so confused.
He's like shaking his hands back and
on.
forth. Like, I don't even know what he's doing.
He doesn't have a clue what's going on right now. That hit, I mean, he threw down our running back way after the whistle. And then they turn around.
Completely unnecessary. I mean, that's how concussions are caused. There were rules put in place as to where that wouldn't happen in this game, and yet here we are witnessing it, and those rules are not going into effect.
And this guy, this white hat is absolutely lost. He doesn't have a clue what's going on. Poor guy.
I think he left his cane in the locker room. As Greenbrier gets backed up 15 yards for an unsportsmanlike conduct. It's going to be 2nd and 25 for the Greenbrier Panthers now. Cooper Wilcox, he's going to throw the football. It's going to be a quick screen out here on the right side. A lot of room to run. Dawson Spencer up the sideline, and he gets knocked out of bounds at the 49.
Just nearly picked up the first down.
Oh, he got knocked out of bounds at the 49, but they're going to give it to him at the 47.
Great play call right there. Caught them sleeping. Brought the heavy rush, looking for us to try to throw it deep.
3rd and 3 now for the Panthers after a controversial spotting. Nick Hewitt's been back at the running back. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to hit the left side. I think he's going to be stopped short.
Yeah, he's going to just be short.
Big decision to make.
Oh, you got to go for it right here. You're at 3rd place, 2 down, 2 scores. You got to go for it.
I think they're going to want to measure it.
Now here's
will.
my least favorite play in all of football, and everybody does it now. But the quarterback sneak from the shotgun.
Well,
and I understand if you don't get under center,
Matt,
all year. If you don't get under center all year, you can't expect to get under center for one play. But you just go in 5-6 yards to get one.
And that's why you got to have that play in your playbook.
Yeah.
But we also have a wild rhino.
We do have the wild rhino. I see them making their way onto the field.
Trey Havens isn't the rhino back this week as he is out due to a leg injury. Greenbrier will go with their wild rhino set. Nick Hewitt is the wild rhino this week. He's going to take the snap and run it to the right. He's got a lot of room, but it looks like he stopped short.
He got it.
It'll be close, and it looks like they're going to give Greenbrier a first down, move the chains, and send the offense back out onto the field. 1st and 10 now for Greenbrier with a little under 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter. And in the 2nd quarter, it's 35-21. Big shootout here in Magnolia.
Got to get in the end zone.
They're going to throw trips to the left side. They're going to hand it off that way. It's Nick Hewitt. He busts it back up to the middle, takes a couple guys with him, still moving the pile.
He's going to get up there close to that another first down. It's going to be about a yard short. Great run right there by Nick Hewitt.
Nick Hewitt bodying up a couple of guys and taking them with him.
Guys, if you march down the field, score right before halftime, you get the ball to start the second half, a chance to tie it up.
That's
in the
right.
second half.
That's right. You get the ball back at the half.
That's right.
They're going to hand it off to the right side. Nick Hewitt again. He's going to be tackled after a pickup of about 3, and he gets the first down.
Great job right there, just getting the first down, moving the chain. I was just thinking a while ago, like before this little deal we had here in this drive, these guys have done a good job of not
I
throwing
was
flags.
going to say, I thought they did a great job, too, up until those
Not
last
throwing
two
flags.
plays there.
Keeping those flags in their pocket.
Greenbrier's going to pass the football. Cooper Wilcox, plenty of time. Throws it quick, though, and it's going to be incomplete, as I believe that is Carter McElhaney, who couldn't quite pull it in.
Man, you just got to go down there and score. You got 3 timeouts left, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We hadn't had any steak and shake timeouts, no.
No, that's right. No steak and shake timeouts.
Steak and Shake is
Sorry,
awfully
Steak and
good,
Shake.
but
We'd like to give you as much love as we can. Hopefully we'll give you some here in a little bit.
Greenbrier's going to hand the ball up, and Cooper Wilcox going to keep it. He's got a ton of running room. He busts it back up. He is gone. Touchdown, Greenbrier. It's on the back of Cooper Wilcox. Number 9 puts it in for 6.
Atta baby, Cooper Wilcox.
Oh, Coop. Oh, Coop. Right away, Cooper. Love seeing that. He gives the high five to Noah.
Great
Hogan on his way out there to hold. Yeah, great read. I thought, oh, no, they stuffed us right there. And sure enough, Cooper had the ball, popped it out left side, cut it back up.
He doesn't
and
keep
he
it
was
much.
gone.
He doesn't keep it much, but when he does, it's magical.
Woo.
High snap. Noah Hogan gets it down on a good hold, and
Yeah.
Cox puts it through.
It was a low kick. It just kind of seemed to – I'm not sure it didn't zigzag through all those hands. So we're down 7.
With a minute 32, yeah.
You know, a minute ago it was like we was down 4 scores.
It did. It seemed
It
like
felt
it.
like it. But,
Yeah.
you know, hey, we're in this ball game. We just need to
What you got to do is defense. That's what
That's
you're
right.
say, yeah.
– that's right. We got to come out here and hold them to go in the half down 7.
35-28. Greenbrier does trail by 7 with just a minute and a half left to play. Well, this would be a great time for that onside kick to work in our favor.
I don't want to give them enough yardage to
I don't
work
either,
with,
but
to
they
work
haven't done
with.
any other kicks.
Yeah, it's tough to know. They got some playmakers.
They have a good
Yeah,
kicker,
and
too.
I don't necessarily want to see us kick it deep.
That's right.
I don't. I don't. I like what we do here.
And, you also got to think they have a phenomenal kicker that we've seen kick some really great field goals tonight.
I tell you what, you do have to wonder, though, if you're going to give up the ball in the 40 every time just to keep them from running, why not go ahead and try to kick onside?
That's what Greenbrier's going to do. It's going to be a pooch kick high up in the air. Magnolia's going to take it out to the right. He's got a little bit of room. He's got plenty of room, actually. He's going to bust it upfield. He's got tons of room, and it looks like he's going to score.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
Magnolia scores, no flags on the ground.
They didn't call the clip. Oh, White Hats, he's back here on the 50 still trying to get up there to where they're playing football. I like us keeping it on the ground like we've been doing. If you're going to kick it short, kick it on the ground.
That's what we've been doing all game, and a little change up. It's going to be a good snap and a good hold, and it looks like it goes through the uprights. It's 42-28. And now Greenbrier, another chance to send the offense back out there with a minute 20 left and 3 timeouts.
Yep, we got timeouts. We've got a bunch that can score quick. We've done it several times.
Minute 20 left here to play. I mean,
I want to keep it on the ground when we kick that, man.
that's something Greenbrier's had a hard time with all season long, Matt.
But when we put it on the ground tonight, we've been fine. We give our guys time to get there. And, I mean, you give a team like this with backs like this and let them spread the field wide, you're asking for trouble.
Lakeside's up 17-3 on Bologna now.
So the West that looked so good last week is kind of struggling this week.
That's right. Texarkana's up on Morrilton 20-7.
We're going to go to the Remax hotline at halftime, the DJ
Okay.
Vanaco Remax
Okay.
hotline. We're going to talk to Stuttgart Carl.
Stuttgart Carl.
Hear his thoughts on the first half. And it's going to be another pooch kick. That's what they did earlier. But this time, Greenbrier's going to put somebody out there that's not J.P. Engelkiss. Greenbrier was a little bit more ready for it.
Well, they put Carter over there. You know, that's your fastest kid on the team. And put him over there and let him try to do something with it.
And he'll pick up about 5. Greenbrier's going to set up on the 40-yard line. Pretty decent field.
Got to do something with it.
And he'll pick up about 5. Greenbrier's going to set up on the 40-yard line.
For it. Heck, if you're going.
Looks like it's going to be 4th and 8 for the Panthers.
I just don't know. I missed something here. We stopped the clock on 4th down to punt it.
I know. I don't know. Really a better way to put it. Noah Hogan's going to draw back to punt the football, as he will. It's going to be a good Greenbrier roll. Don't ever touch it. Just let the refs blow it. Yeah. Good smart move there. I like it. Don't touch the football. Okay, so Magnolia has 28 seconds on the clock to do something with it. We'll see if they want to go to halftime or if they want to go score, which, by the way that their offense has been playing, I would imagine that they're going to try and score.
They would have called the timeout if we hadn't have.
First and 10 for Magnolia. Maybe they throw the ball and we pick it off, and it's a pick 6. We'll see what Magnolia does, as they don't have anyone in the backfield. They have a trips to the right side on this play. They're going to bring a man into motion. They're going to pitch it to him.
That's a clip.
Greenbrier's going to be back there to bring a man down.
It's a block in the back, and they didn't call it.
Why would he call it? Magnolia was the one that did it. Magnolia will use a timeout, and we're going to hear from Steak and Shake again. We'll be back with more Greenbrier football.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
We're back as Greenbrier's on defense right now. Magnolia's going to try and score, I would imagine, as it's 42-28 in favor of Magnolia. A big shootout here down in southern Arkansas.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to score. We made a good play on defense right there to not give them much. They're only going to have 16 seconds left here. We got to be real smart not to let 24 get deep. They're not a good passing team coming into this game.
They're going to run it out to the right side. J.P. Engelkiss is going to bring him down. It looks like he brought him down in bounds.
Yeah, he did. A great open field tackle by J.P.
The clock's going to continue to run, but I think Magnolia is going to use another timeout. Let's take a look at that juicy Steak and Shake burger just one more time.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Pretty good.
We're back here in Magnolia, Arkansas, close to the border of Arkansas and Louisiana, as our own Matt McJunkins said earlier tonight. And it's a shootout here in Magnolia.
Oh, yeah. A lot of scoring. You know, you figure there's 70 points scored here in the first half of this football game. We need to stop right here.
3rd and about 3, and they're going to pitch it out to the right side. He's got a lot of room, but Greenbrier brings him down inside. Clock will temporarily stop with 2 seconds left to play. Will Magnolia use their last timeout? Do they have one more?
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't.
They'll run the clock, and we'll go to halftime. Magnolia leads 42-28. We're going to get on the Remax hotline, the DJ Vanaco Remax hotline, and we're going to talk to Stuttgart Carl here momentarily. Y'all stick with us as we're going to hit a little bit of a break, and we'll be back with more Greenbrier Panther football.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
For the best barbecue in town, look no further than Old Bart Southern Eats. With the wide variety of meats smoked perfectly, with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you will not want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 79 South Broadview, next to Walmart. Open Wednesday through Friday, 5 until sold out, and Saturday and Sunday, 3 until sold out. You better get there early because it will not last long. You can find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We have Stuttgart Carl on the line. How you doing, Carl?
Hey, man, what's going on, Talon? How are you doing, bub?
Man, I'm going to tell you right now that I don't really know how I'm feeling. I think there's a wide range of emotions going on in this press box, maybe a little bit of anger and a little bit of excitement. And there's probably about 20 things that are happening in this press box right as we speak.
I heard during the break, dude. You sound like you got a lot of people in there with you as well.
Yeah, we got a good little group here, Carl. Hey, this is Junk. I was over there talking to Cody Powell and really forgot y'all were getting on the air.
What's going on, Junk?
Man, I don't know. I've got some ideas for the second half.
Dude, you a little fired up in this broadcast, big man.
Man, I tell you what, I am a little fired up. I tell you what, if we're going to kick it to the and somebody made a good point a while ago. If we're going to kick the ball to 40 to try to keep them from running one on us, why not kick it out of bounds? Then you get 35.
I agree totally, dude. They've got way too much speed to do that little angle kick like that.
I mean,
I'm with you, dude.
You know, we can keep it on the ground, and when we've done that, we've been fine. Yeah. We can't put it in the air. And if you're going to concede up to the 40-yard line, just kick it out of bounds and give it to them on the 35.
I agree, man. I agree with you totally. You know, the defense is just struggling right now to stop that run game.
Yeah,
They're
man.
just having a hard. They're having a hard time. But you know, we talked about it all week that this is what we were going to see.
Yeah.
And you know, I think they're in position, but they might be just a little bit over pursuing, and they're just missing tackles right now, especially in space. So you know, we just got to shore that up. Offense is looking good though. I thought the offense is doing really well.
We've got to maintain a pass block. But that's hurt us a little bit. We've been letting a little bit through, and that's kind of messed us up. Hey, what if I told you Nick Hewitt had 180 yards rushing in the first half?
Does he really?
15
Holy
carries,
cow,
180
dude.
yards. Cooper with 37 and Dawson with 15. You know, we got a total of. I mean, I graduated from Mill Springs, so some of the stuff on the huddle, and he'll put it on the ground. And I'll tell you another thing too. These backs, especially that number 24, is impressive. But there's been several times where he didn't get up in a hurry because he was hurting.
I saw.
A couple helmets to the ribs, and you keep doing that. I'm gonna tell you, come fourth quarter, they're not gonna want the ball near as much.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I agree with you. So it's going to be an interesting second half. You know, the coaches, man, they got to coach, man. They got to get that defense right. I think the offense is there, but those coaches, they got to get that defense right, and I think we can pull this out. So especially if we get the ball second half and drive down there and score. So
Carl,
we'll
are
we'll
you
be
at home?
Yes, I am.
You in your recliner?
Yeah. Why?
You got your jambalaya there with you?
Oh man! Hey, Jackson wanted me to tell you guys. He said, now, Daddy, tell them we don't call that Rhino, we call that Diesel.
We know. We've been made aware. But see, here's the deal. Now it's to the point where they're calling it wrong.
Don't you understand that? Does Jackson not get that? I mean,
they may have started off calling it right, but after Talon pinned it, the Wild Rhino, I'm pretty sure that's what it is. They're just wrong now.
You just want to call it the Wild Rhino, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you know what Clint said to me earlier in the season? He said, Talon, why did you not call it the Wild Panther? And I said, Clint, no, you just sit back in the corner and don't get at me. We're calling it the Wild Rhino. We're too far in now. We can't go back.
Hey, I tell you though, when we went out there and ran it, Magnolia was ready for it. Did y'all notice that? I mean, we barely were able to get that first down. We only ran it once in that first half.
I'm telling you.
The big run that Nick had, I noticed that we overloaded that left side. We moved Dustin Hall over there next to the other tackle there, Josh Robinson, dude, and they just blew a hole. And Magnolia wasn't ready for that. So little different formation looks and stuff as well. So
hey,
being creative.
It's been there, man. You know, if Nick doesn't run out of gas, playing both ways, it's there.
Exactly.
And Dawson's run the ball great too.
Yeah, he's giving them. Yep, I agree, man.
Nick's just so hard to bring down.
Yeah. So, but I don't know, boys. We'll have to just wait and see. I'm hoping the defense can do something here in the second half.
Yeah, me too. We're gonna wrap up and make some plays second half. Well, Carl, enjoy your jambalaya.
Hey, Carl, real quick, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
How did it feel at the beginning of the week whenever Arkansas came out as the favorites against LSU to be wrong about that?
Oh, but hasn't the line switched then, though?
It switched, but at the beginning of the week, Arkansas was favored, and that's what matters.
Hey, what happens after the podcast is ran on Tuesday night? After it's recorded, it doesn't matter if we were down 20 now.
Junk was right. I have to give him credit. He was right. So
crystal ball, baby.
You know, I texted Junk after I listened to the podcast, which is Between the Mats podcast, is what we're talking about. For any of our viewers that don't know, go give that a look at, go listen to it, I should say. Really great stuff between Matt Wilcox and Matt McJunkins. But after I listened to it, I said, Junk, I think it's a little scary that I agree with you about 90% of the time on this podcast.
Well, that's just because I've trained you, Talon. I've raised you from
we'll
see
how he does this week against Wilcox. We'll see how they do, man.
Yeah, I told Matt. Matt was up here in the box before the game, and I was like, man, I wish we'd have wrote down because there was only like 4 or 5 games that we picked different from each other. And I was like, I wish we would have wrote down which ones, that way we could kind of pay attention to them tonight. Hey, you know,
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to bring up that I find to be pretty doggone impressive. And, you know, there's 16 teams playing tonight, and Steve Carden is the one that brought this to my attention. I'd thought about it already when we were picking our picks last week, but there's 16 teams playing. 6 of the teams are in the 5A West.
Yeah.
One team that's not playing tonight got beat by 4 by Texarkana, an undefeated Texarkana last week who hadn't played in a few weeks, was fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like I said, that's Steve Carden's the one that brought that to my attention here at the half. But that says a lot about this conference.
Yeah, the West. You know, I talked to DJ Vanaco about that same thing earlier this week, and he said that I think the West is a lot better than we thought it was this year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
For sure, man. Yeah. For sure. So.
Well, Carl, you have any final thoughts? We'll go ahead and wrap it up if you don't.
Hey, I think you guys are right on it, dude. Defense has got to make some plays.
Just got to tackle,
get
man.
some turnovers and make some stops and tackle. You're right, John. And I think if we do that, we'll get back in this ball game. So looking forward to the second half.
Absolutely. You know, you make those few plays and you're right back in it. Folks,
Yeah,
that was
for sure.
Stuttgart Carl. Carl, thank you for calling in again while we're on the road
You bet,
tonight.
guys.
I'll see you
You
Tuesday,
bet, guys.
Carl.
You have a good
All
one,
right,
Carl.
man. Y'all be safe.
All right,
see you
bye-bye.
guys.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Yeah, so Carl, Stuttgart Carl, he's always a great one to talk to. Such great insight on the game and things like moving Dustin Hall to the left side, running it back to the right. Nick Hewitt breaks free on that one because they loaded the left. Defense thought they were going that way, and they ran it back to the right. So
we got another guy here who wants to talk a little bit. The radio man here. He's got a face for radio. His name is Sean Mathis.
Junk, I got told that one time.
Well,
That's a compliment, right?
I'm sure you did that.
I do have a face for radio.
Can you
But,
hear yourself? You need me to turn you
I was
up?
about to say though too. Look, I was going to do a sideline report, but I'm in the box right now, so I don't have to go up and do the sideline report. There we go. That sounds.
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah, you can do the sideline report from up here.
Why not?
Better view.
Yeah.
Little different name, but
So what do you think? Well, what's your general? I mean, we hadn't really talked because we've been on the phone with the Stuttgart Carl Spears.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was thinking about it just a second ago. I mean, really, you got to play the perfect game in the second half.
You do.
What you really needed was some turnovers. Well, we got a turnover or two from them. Problem is, we turned it over to them,
Right.
Yeah.
and so didn't have a chance to score. But really, defensively, at times, you know, we've been able to stop their offense, but then sometimes, you know, they've broken loose and they've taken off. And really, I think that comes down to you got to be more physical. You got to take on your blocks, and you can't be blocked. You really got to jump. You got to really.
Yeah.
You got to shove off the blocks and really try
You're
to
right.
get to the ball carrier.
Especially out there on the edge when that pitch relationship.
Yes.
You can't be the one on the pitch man and get caught up.
No,
you gotta
can't-
be free.
You can't sit back and wait.
That's
really,
right.
You really got to take on those blockers, shed blockers, and try to go make the tackle.
And you know the difference right now is the difference in the score, at least, is a kickoff return for a touchdown
Yes.
and a turnover that resulted in a touchdown.
Yes. So really,
One stop on defense here, one stop there. We're back in.
back
We're,
in the
we're going to
game.
get the ball at the half. We score, we're down 7.
Yep.
So then you're just one turnover or one defensive stop from having an opportunity to tie the football game.
Yeah, but really, you know, when you think about it from a momentum standpoint, really this first drive is key. If you're able to go down and score, like you said, it's a one score game, and we're back in this thing. But basically, if it's a 3 and out, or we don't move the ball, and then we basically have to punt, and then they score, then it's three scores.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, it really,
so really
is.
just
I mean,
gotta this first.
Well, it just comes down to what you're saying. You got to play the perfect half.
Yeah.
You can't come out and give them one.
Yep, got to score.
You've already given them the only ones you can give them.
Yep, absolutely. I think you're right there. I think you've given them 14, and we can't afford to give them any more than that. So.
Well, Wynn's putting it on Maumelle 21-0.
Wow.
The Razorbacks over there in Texarkana, they're beating Morton 20-7. Camden, Fairview.
So the South, yeah, I think as you talk through those, I mean, the South is really coming through.
They
right?
are tonight, yeah. I hadn't seen an update on Fairview other than, well, no, this says third quarter, so Fairview's on top of Harrison 7-0.
Yeah.
I expected Fairview to score a lot of points. I didn't think they'd stop Harrison, shut them down, but with that offense Fairview has, and, you know, we ran the ball all over Harrison.
Yeah.
I thought they would have scored some points. Lakeside, thank you. Lakeside's still up on Valonia 17-9. And, of course, Christian and Pulaski Academy are just having field days, which is kind of expected. All right, so we're going to take a break. Hey, appreciate you coming up here, Sean.
Yeah,
give us some of that knowledge.
Yeah, production manager.
Yeah.
/
director,
utility
whatever. Guy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what I think of myself more of as a utility man.
Well, if you need something, you just call Sean. That's what we do.
Yeah. I mean, kind of like the guy, the Taysom Hill or whatever. It's going to
Yeah.
That's me.
That's it.
Yeah.
So,
Sean is Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Well, we're going to take a break here and come back and get ready for the second half. We'll be back shortly.
Stick with us. You're listening to Greenbrier Football on the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network.
At American Safeguard Insurance, you get an actual human being just down the street to get advice on the confusing world of insurance. There's no need to shop around every time your insurance company tries to raise rates. You can relax and let us do it for you. Having a choice is a big deal, and when insurance companies compete, you save money. One of the most important benefits is we actually monitor your premium for rate increases. If we notice a rate increase, we reshop your premium to ensure the best rate. And when the time comes to use your insurance, and we hope it doesn't, you have a friend to help guide you during one of the most stressful times of your life. All your needs under one roof, from vehicle to life insurance, and everything in between. We protect it all.
Arkansans appreciate community. We work and raise families, care for our neighbors, and come together in good times and bad. At First Security, that local strength is what we love best about our home state. There is commitment here, and heart, and hope. Thank you to everyone who is standing together, learning from one another, and making Arkansas a place we all love to call home. We're proud to be your community bank.
For the best barbecue in town, look no further than Old Bart Southern Eats. With the wide variety of meats smoked perfectly, with one-of-a-kind sides and a sauce unlike any other, you will not want to miss out. Old Bart Southern Eats is located at 79 South Broadview, next to Walmart. Open Wednesday through Friday, 5 until sold out, and Saturday and Sunday, 3 until sold out. You better get there early because it will not last long. You can find us on Facebook at Old Bart Southern Eats.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
Do you have damage to your roof from a wind or hailstorm? Vision Roofing leads the way in roof repair and installation. From the initial consultation to the last nail is in place, their customer service is exactly what you need to feel at ease. For a free inspection, call Robert Branscombe at 733-8790 or Chad Stevenson at 697-6606. At Vision Roofing, they have the vision to see you through. The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
We're back here in Magnolia, Arkansas. The fans are loud and they're proud.
Well, they are. They are excited. They are pumped up. They're getting behind this Blue Panther team. because they believe in them, and I do too, Tal, and I think that we're going to come out here, we're going to score to start the second half, and we're only going to be down 7 points. You know, one stop defensively, one turnover, we tie this ball game up.
We have Crystal Ball sitting to my left, not Matt McJunkins anymore.
And
glad you joined us, Crystal Ball.
And Fig Newton to my right. Oh, Fig.
Matt, you know I don't like that.
Oh, Fig. Oh, man.
All right.
The other thing about it is people have to listen. Well, they don't have to listen. They can turn it down. But I was going to say people have to listen to us to watch the game. they can turn it off.
No,
turn
you can't.
Down.
You're not allowed to turn the
down.
audio off. They're going to do another pooch kick. It's going to go to J.P. Engelkiss. He's going to try and return it this time, but he's going to get stood up after maybe a yard pickup. Greenbrier's going to set up at 41-yard line.
Yeah, 41. We'll take it.
The kickoffs this game, has anyone kicked it deep?
Yeah, they did earlier. They did because they had those booming, just low kicks that are hard to return.
That's right. You're right.
And then they kind of floated one up to Thatcher. Thatcher got it.
Thatcher.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not even 20 years old. My memory's already bad. All right. Greenbrier's going to show a little bit of a trips right to start the half. They're going to hand it off, but Cooper Wilcox, he's going to keep it. He's going to bust it up. He's got plenty of room to run. He's got wheels. He's got wheels. He hits the 30, and he gets dragged down at about the
12, maybe?
12-yard line.
Yeah, that's right. About the 12-yard line.
Great run.
Man, great job by Cooper right there. Great read.
Good read, good run. He's been doing really great on the read option tonight as he's kept one and scored one, and there again keeps it again. Greenbrier's going to set up in that pistol. And they're going to pitch it that way, but Nick Hewitt's going to be met quick in the backfield.
Yeah.
He gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's about it. You know, he was able to kind of get back there pretty much, maybe a loss of a yard, but not too bad a shape.
That pitch isn't something we've seen at all this season.
No, we haven't seen it much. If we have it all, it hadn't been much.
It'll now be 2nd and 11 for the Panthers. They're going to hand it off, but Cooper Wilcox, he's going to keep it again for himself, but he's brought down from behind.
The guy kind of got on his back.
He still picked up a solid 5 yards. It'll be 3rd and about 5 for the Panthers.
Man, we'll be there right on about the 6-yard line, 7-yard line. Got to punch it in right here. They are really keying our tailback.
Wild Rhino, Tim Tebow jump pass. I will say it every time.
I like it.
Greenbrier showing the pistol. They're going to run it up the gut. Nick Hewitt tries to dive and get there.
Man, picks up a couple yards.
It's going to be 4th down. If he picks up anything, I don't think they gave him anything. 4th down. You have an inexperienced kicker. I mean, this is my goodness.
You don't want 3 right here. You got to score.
The way Magnolia's been able to move the ball, you got to punch it in.
Got to kick. Got to score here.
You don't have a lot of time.
We cannot run. We cannot burn a timeout right here.
Gonna call a timeout.
Golly.
We'll call a timeout, and we'll hear from Steak and Shake early here in the 3rd quarter.
Come into Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
We are back here in Magnolia, Arkansas, as Greenbrier calls a timeout on a 4th and about roughly 3 yards. Maybe it's a long 3 for the Panthers here on the 6-yard line, sniff in the end zone.
Talon, buddy of mine, Danny Henderson, he been giving me some updates like about Cole Keeline, the quarterback at Harrison's hurt. Danny's listening or watching the podcast or watching the broadcast in West Texas where he's working.
West Texas.
Yeah.
Thank you for tuning in, Danny. You know, I've heard a lot of stories. There's a former Greenbrier Panther who's out in Germany that I've heard that tunes into the game, stationed in Germany. Greenbrier, they're going to pass the football, rolling out to the right side. It's J.P. Engelkiss. He's in for the touchdown. Great play call, motion to the left. 2nd and 7 now. Motion to the left side, hand it off up the gut. More than enough room to run. Makes a man miss. He's going to keep going. I think he's going to truck into the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown.
We're back. We might be back.
If we are back, thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for listening to us. We have had a lot of technical difficulties here in Southern Arkansas. Told you guys I don't like Southern Arkansas that much.
Easy there, big boy.
All right! Greenbrier's going to block the kick. Hayden Simpson's going to grab it in the air, but they won't go anywhere with it.
That's big. That's big. Now we get 2 scores, and we're ahead.
If you, barring the 2 PATs, of course.
So why you got to talk like that? Why you got to be negative? Why you got to be negative? Why you got to bring up bad possibilities?
I'll bet Stuttgart Carl is cracking up at home. That's usually what you say to him on those podcasts.
That's true. That's right. That's right.
Negative Carl.
Negative Ned. Nancy,
That's right. We love Stuttgart Carl.
take your purse and get back in your car.
We don't love Matt, that's for sure.
Magnolia's going to kick it off.
So we think we're back on, right?
I believe so, yeah. We got 12 people watching.
The faithful 12.
Yeah, the faithful
12.
12.
The 12th man.
Sorry that we've had some problems. We're down here. You know, it's not a lot of cell phone service in this part of the world. So we were out for a little bit, but we're back.
It is 48-35. That score is correct. Magnolia missed an extra point as they're going to send it way back down to J.P. Engelkiss. He's going to take it out, and he's going to truck a man. Not really a ball carrier type, but they're going to kick it back to him. Greenbrier's going to set up at the 20-yard line.
So I think they trying to play the game with us. We moved Carter up because they kept doing that little pooch kick, and I think they saw we had our speed guy up and went deep. So we got it at the 20, which is just like a touchback.
1st and 10 for Greenbrier. Thank you all for sticking with us, listening to us. We have had technical difficulties, and we are sorry about that. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. They're going to run it to the left side. This time it's Dawson Spencer. He's got a little bit of room. Cuts it back up to the right.
Good run.
And he picks up probably 5, maybe 6 yards. It's 2nd and about 6.
So what's our viewer count right now, JB?
24.
All right, we've doubled it here in a couple minutes.
And we are sorry again for the technical difficulties. It's going to be a run up the middle. I believe it's Dawson Spencer sticking with it.
Yep,
He's going to pick up a first down and move the chains. What Greenbrier's got to do is just keep the ball moving, and they've been doing a great job of that on offense.
Tell you what, I'm super proud of this football team, man. They have fought all year long.
They have through a lot of adversities and a lot of injuries, a lot of quarantine, and they've been doing really great as Cooper Wilcox keeps it this time and runs it up the middle.
Good run by Cooper, picked up 9 there. 8.
This is his 3rd carry. I mean, he's got to be averaging around, 30 yards
Oh,
a
yeah,
carry
he's
at
got
least.
he had 27, I think, on that first one. So, yeah, it's going to be up there.
It's going to be 2nd and what appears to be 2 for the Panthers. They're going to have trips to the right side. They're going to throw it. A man is on top of Cooper. He's going to let it go, but it's going to fall short as he gets lit up.
He just came free off the edge.
3rd down and 2 here.
Glad to see Cooper get up. Man, he got hit on that.
He took a shot.
Yeah, on that open side of your body when you're throwing. Got the workhorse, Nick Hewitt, in there.
A lot of times you can see a shoulder injury. Or
Oh
something
yeah,
when
when you open up to throw, you're just exposed.
3rd and 2.
They're coming off the ball right here.
Big defensive line. They blitz a lot. Nick Hewitt's going to take
Man,
it.
he runs so
and
tough.
he runs tough. That's the best way to put it. He's going to move the chains for the Panthers.
Hewitt has stepped up big like he has all year
All
tonight.
year long.
That's
All year
right.
long. You know, the good thing about Hewitt is we get to see him next year.
Phenomenal
Good to
runner.
have one like that coming back.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be 1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Magnolia's going to run a little switch around. Switcherooski. Greenbrier's going to run it to the right. It's a bad snap on the ground. Nick Hewitt dives for as many as he can as he was falling down. He's still going to pick up 2 yards.
Heads-up play there.
Yeah, it was a heads-up play. So we got, what, about 6 minutes left in this half?
2nd and 8 now for the Panthers.
So Samantha Sloan sent me a message that said that her YouTube says that we actually have 373 viewers.
We love to see it as
Yeah.
Cooper Wilcox takes the quarterback, keep to the left. He trucks a safety, and he gets enough for a 1st down.
Yeah.
Cooper Wilcox moves the chains.
Yeah. And Samantha, I appreciate you sending me that because that's good to know because we just didn't know if people knew that we were on because it's been going off and on because our service is bad. Appreciate all y'all. Like and share. Please like and share. That way others can see it as well.
Greenbrier hands it off to the left side. I mean, they're starting to get on top of the run. Magnolia is. As Nick Hewitt, it's not going to get anything on that play.
It's like we talked about in the first half. When you've got a big physical defense like this, you're not going to hit them every play. Sometimes they're going to stop you, and but we've been able to move the chains all night long.
I really feel that if we could get some good pass blocking, I mean, we might be able to get something downfield. And we're going to throw it this time. Plenty of pass blocking. Cooper Wilcox loads up, throws it to Thatcher Strack. He makes a diving catch. He makes a diving catch on the 3-yard line. What a beautiful grab by Thatcher Strack. Greenbrier moves the chains again.
What a great pass by Cooper, and what a great catch by Thatcher. Just laid out. Got it. Picked up the 1st down.
Thatcher
Got us
Strack
inside the 10-yard line.
Having a heck of a night.
Yeah, he really is.
Greenbrier's going to go quick. Cooper Wilcox going to keep it himself. Run it to the left side. He makes a diving
He's
play.
in. He's
Touchdown,
in.
Greenbrier
Out of the way,
Panthers.
Coop.
Give us 6 more.
Now we'll see him get up. He's up and he's running the sideline. I just don't want to see him get hurt. Cooper playing all out tonight. He's thrown. He's ran. Just really playing a good ball game, as is Thatcher and JP and Nick and Dawes. So many guys. Offensive line don't get enough praise. They don't get the individual praise, but guys are battling out there. This offense is playing some ball.
Really, really great game so far for the Panthers.
So 373 viewers is a pretty good number. That's more than we had in Bologna game.
That is a great number, as it's a great game to be tuned into. So thank you all at home for watching. As it's a good snap, it's a good hold.
Get up. Oh, he missed it.
It's going to be missed.
Oh.
And it's going to be 48-41 to a block.
Still 7 points.
That blocked extra
Yeah.
point down here becomes even
Yeah.
bigger of a deal now.
That's right. That's right. Just got to get the defense out there and play some ball. I mean, that's all there is. And it's not like they're not out there playing hard. They're just playing against a tough offense.
Yeah,
but
you're right there, Matt. Magnolia's playing at home. They put up points all year at home.
all year long,
You expect that.
they're doing what they've done all year.
But Greenbrier's come in against Magnolia, who's only allowed 16 points average at home this year, and they've already hung 41 on them in the third
Yeah.
quarter. That's
Matched them score for score, except for, those 2 in the first half.
Yeah. You take away one of those turnovers, it's a tie ball game.
That's
right now.
right. I say we either kick an onside kick or kick it out of bounds.
Yeah, I like either of them. The ball is set up right now in front of the tee like it is an onside kick. And they're going to have their hands team out. It's going to be an onside kick, and Magnolia's going to fall right on top of it. That kickoff has been something that I feel Greenbrier may have struggled with all season
Well, we
long.
have. You know, not the kicker itself. I mean, you know, we've had good kickoffs all year, but we just haven't had great coverage.
I'm telling you, 24's backup is even bigger than he is.
I think isn't 24 is. Do we have a roster?
I do not have a roster. No.
That's got to be that Curry kid.
They're going to motion to the right side. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to go up the gut. He squeezes forward to pick up probably 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4 for Magnolia.
I tell you what. It's nerve-wracking watching this.
It really is. It's a close ball game. It's going to be a quarterback option, but quarterback's going to decide to keep it, and he's going to bring a lot of guys with him to move the chains.
Looks like Jeremy Parker got a hold of him there, and Brandon Beck maybe got in there too to get him down.
Wrap those legs up. Don't let his legs move forward any.
He's big on the yards after contact.
Well,
It's happened
he
a couple
is,
times
and he's
tonight.
not big.
Yeah.
He's just he's as efficient of a size running back as I've seen. I mean,
Yeah.
just moves the ball, and he's not big.
Well, and that was the quarterback there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
He's
Drives
not
the feet.
big.
Yeah. Or keep driving the legs, yeah. They have a couple options to go to, and that's
Yeah.
huge.
1st and 10 now for Magnolia. They're going to bring a man in motion. They're going to run that option play. It's wide open as they pitch it out to the
nobody's out
right
there.
side. He's going to go out of bounds. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, I believe, but it's going to get them a 1st down.
Yeah, we've got to have people out there. That's all there is to it.
It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18-yard line for Magnolia. They're starting to get close to that end zone again, Matt. They'll bring a man in motion to the left. It's going to be a quarterback keep, but Hayden Simpson
Big
is
stop.
there this time. That's a big play.
Big stop there by Hayden. What, 2nd and 9 here probably?
2nd and about 8, I would think.
Yeah.
It looks like it was about a 2-yard pickup for Magnolia. Sorry, I was sipping some water.
I was looking at that wall here dropping my way.
It's 2nd and 8 now for Magnolia. They're going to bring a man in motion left side. They're going to pitch it to him. No one's out there to bring him down. He's going to cut it back in. He might get into the end zone. It looks like he does. It's a touchdown for Magnolia.
Looks like we may have.
We have a penalty marker back on the 12. It'll be holding on the offense against the Magnolia.
A little polyester on the Ponderosa there, Talon.
Some polyester on the Ponderosa is exactly right, Matt. Going back to our time at Sylvan Hills.
Really like to see us play our corners up, man. You know, I know you don't want to get beat, but my goodness, they're not a passing team, and they will beat you deep outside. Like to see our corners play up.
It's going to be 2nd and 14 now for Greenbrier. For Magnolia. Greenbrier on defense. Bring a man in motion to the left. Fake the handoff. Going with the pitch. Throws it out right. He's going to have a ton of open room. He's going to bust it up last second and squeeze into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Magnolia.
You know, it's the same old story, man. You know, we don't have anybody out there to pick up the pitch, man. And
it's killing us.
It is killing us.
Well, when they get you in the flat like that, they've got breakaway speed, and we've seen that. He's got a lot of open field on the outside edges.
Yeah, we've got to have guys out there, and we just got to put them in position to make a play.
Good snap, a little high, good hold. Ball is up, and it is through the uprights. It's going to be now, if I have it right over here, 55-41 in favor of Magnolia.
Well, we'll get to see our offense go back to work here, get to see Coach Moreland and those big bodies up front move some guys around again. He's done a great job with this bunch of linemen, and they are really blocking their butts off tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's really been the story of this game is they've been really probably the best players on the field for the Greenbrier Panthers.
As good as anybody out there, I guarantee you. So now we got JP back up and Carter deep. So we'll see where they're going. What do you think they're going to do now?
Well, and you see, JP's the only man over there, but Dawson Spencer is right behind him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do decide to kick it over there. Dawson Spencer's going to step up, and he's going to make the grab there. And then he'll take off with it with an extra blocker in JP Engelkiss. That's what they're going to do, except it's going to go way out of bounds. Greenbrier will have 1st and 10 set up on the 35-yard line. Big possession, just like all of them really are.
Yeah.
Let's see this big offensive line come out here, and Cooper and Dawson with them, see what we can get dialed up here.
1st and 10 now. Dawson Spencer is at the running back position. They're going to hand it off to him. He's going to bust it back up the middle. He's got a lot of room, maybe enough for a 1st down. They're going to mark him a yard short.
Man, we're just not getting much. Oh, they got a guy down.
They have a guy down in the backfield. I think it's maybe just a cramp. Looks like he's working that calf there. We hope that's just it. We're going to take a really quick timeout break, maybe even hear from Steak and Shake. Y'all please stick with us, and we'll be right back.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart, Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier.
We're back here in Greenbrier. Cooper Wilcox takes a snap. He loads up, goes deep. A wide open Reed Nixon. And Reed Nixon's got the catch. He's got the catch. They're going to move the chains. 1st down at the 20-yard line.
Boy, a beautiful pass by Cooper Wilcox. Great catch by Reed Nixon to catch the ball and stay in bounds. Pick up the 1st down, move the chains. Get a big gash play right there.
1st and 10 now for the Panthers from the 20-yard line. Cooper Wilcox takes the snap. He's going to run it out to the right side. So much room, so much room. He cuts it outside, cuts it back inside, cuts it back up. He's going to dive for the end zone.
He's in!
He's in! Cooper Wilcox scores another one.
What a run by Cooper Wilcox.
Man, and Mike Baker had a great angle down there on the goal line.
That's awesome. That's
Mike
awesome.
Baker, our cameraman down there, doing a great job as Cooper Wilcox punches it in for another 6 points for the Panthers. Another great play from the quarterback.
That angle was awesome. Mike kept it on him the whole time. That was great.
Good snap. It's a good hold. Kick is up, and it is through.
Woo,
Greenbrier back within 7.
You want to get Steak and Shake on there now?
Let's show Steak and Shake a little bit of love. We'll be back with more of Greenbrier football.
And to Steak and Shake for the original steak burger, steak burgers, and milkshakes. Yep, it's all right there in the name. Steak and Shake. Get them delivered.
We're back here in an exciting atmosphere in Magnolia, Arkansas. Thank you all for joining us here on the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. The fans in the stands on the Greenbrier side, they're loud and they're proud. They're standing tall as Greenbrier trails 7 and it's still in the third quarter. It's 55-48.
Golly, what a score of game. Just need
Over
to get a stop,
100
man.
points have been scored in this football game.
Just need a stop, Talon.
Cox is back to kick. He's going to boot it high in the air.
I don't like that.
They're going to be able to return it this time. Greenbrier's going to be there this time, though. And they're going to try and push the pile backwards. And it looks like Magnolia's going to set up 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line.
Trying to keep all these scores updated. It looks like we got them all updated as good as we can. So all those updates on the scores should be pretty accurate.
Okay. Good deal. Good job, JB.
JB, you do a great job, man. You really do.
Thank you,
We
guys.
really appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
1st and
Here
10
we go,
now.
defense.
Big drive for the defense. My goodness.
Guys, we're only in the third quarter. It seems like
I know it.
it's crazy.
I'm so tired.
They're going to motion to the right. Quarterback's going to keep. He'll go that way, too. He's going to pick up probably 5 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 5 now for Magnolia.
So we brought a defensive back up that time on that side where they were going towards. I love that. I hope we continue to do that. Gives us a chance with any kind of outside play.
I do, too. I mean, we're pretty confident that they're going to run the football on us, you know. They've passed it twice, I believe, and both of those passes have been to the flats. Oh, they had one deep ball.
Yeah, one deep ball.
One deep ball. Motion, this time to the left. Goes back that way. Handoff in the middle. Ball's on the ground. Greenbrier's got it. Greenbrier has the football with a chance to take it to the other side of the end zone and score and tie this game up. Big play by the Greenbrier defense. Fumble. Greenbrier recovers. Move the chains. Greenbrier 1st and 10.
My guys, that Magnolia crowd is speechless right now.
Oh, they are. They are. You know, we talked about it earlier in the game. They'll put it on the ground, guys. They will.
They will.
Greenbrier has now shifted the momentum to themselves and has a chance to change this game around. Trailing by 7, 1st and 10. Cooper Wilcox is going to keep it and run to the right side. He's going to run out of bounds after a pickup of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and now 6 for the Panthers.
Nothing wrong with that play right there. Stop the clock. Pick up half the distance you need.
Whitehall's up on Batesville 14-10 with 5 minutes to go.
Ooh, that's a good one there. What's the score on Texarkana?
Still 20-7 in the fourth quarter. With 11 minutes to go.
It's going to be second and 5 for the Panthers. Nick Hewitt back at running back. He's going to get the call. He's going to run it up, and he's going to get hit, but not after he picks up a 1st down.
Yeah, move the chain.
1st and 10 for the Panthers, moving the ball well on this drive. Nothing new tonight.
We felt like it was going to be a shootout. It has been nothing short of that.
So he may hand off up the gut. Nick Hewitt breaks free. He's got a couple guys struck, and he gets out to the 20-yard line. He's going to move the chains again. What a run game Greenbrier's had tonight.
Boy, Nick has been so good. Just another good play by Nick, another good run. Great job by the offensive line opening it up.
1st and 10 now for the Panthers. Cooper Wilcox is going to keep it and go to the right side as they go heavy to the left. He's going to get forward, and he might be just a yard short of the 1st down.
Be close.
Something happened to Cooper's helmet earlier, and it looks like he switched helmets with Noah Hogan just now on the sideline. Was that a play design to get it out of bounds to get a helmet switch?
I don't know.
Trips out to the left. Cooper Wilcox, he's going to keep it again. He's going to bust it back up in the middle, holds on to the football, but he's brought down pretty quick. Not much of any gain there, maybe even a loss of a yard.
It'll be the end of the third quarter, it looks like.
There's
Yeah,
5
that's gonna
seconds
end the
left on
third
the clock.
quarter.
They're going to let the third quarter come to an end. We're going to enter the fourth quarter. We'll be back to talk about it after we take a quick break. Greenbrier trails by 7 in a really good field position to score another touchdown.
The Greenbrier Panther Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart, Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
We're back here in Magnolia, Arkansas. Thank you all at home for joining us. I hope that you are standing up and yelling at your TV right now in excitement as we have such a close game with an entire fourth quarter left to play, Matt.
Oh, man, Talon, talk about excitement. It is crazy, man. I am just, whoo, I tell you what, I got the juice is flowing, man. I tell you, I'm a little bit nervous, excited, all of it all in one.
Matt, guess what we're going with to start the fourth quarter?
The Wild Rhino.
My Wild Rhino. Will we jump past it?
No.
Matt, I don't want to jump past so bad. That's okay, though. It appears to be the Wild Rhino here for the Panthers as they're about third and a long 3, possibly third and 4. Might be one of the biggest plays of the night as Nick Hewitt takes a snap, runs to the left side, a ton of running room, busted up. He's got enough to move the
Yep,
chains.
he's gonna move the chains.
First down for the Panthers. It's going to be first and goal.
First and goal.
They're going to send Cooper Wilcox back out. A lot of great play calls so far with going a fake handoff to the left, but pulling 2 guys from that side and going the other way. With the Cooper Wilcox run, I mean, that play's gone to a lot here in the second half, and it's been a really, really good one. Greenbrier has trips out to the right side. Cooper Wilcox, he's going to keep it. He hits the gut, and he's going to pick up 3, maybe 4 yards. It'll be second and about.
Be second 5.
Second and about 5 now for the Panthers.
Woo! Got to get it in the end zone right here.
Greenbrier has to score. With a score and an extra point, they can tie the ball game here in Magnolia. Cooper Wilcox, he's going to keep it this time, and he walks into the end zone. Cooper Wilcox, another touchdown.
Ooh, I hope he gets up. Get up, Coop.
It looked like a lineman landed on his legs.
He's all right. He's all right.
He gets up slow, but he is good. Greenbrier scores it, and they trail now by 1.
Man, I love seeing Cooper going in there and scoring. I tell you what, him getting active with this football on the ground just really gives another facet to this run game. Just hard to cover.
It's a good snap. It's a good hold.
I think it went through.
Yep. The ball barely goes through, and Greenbrier ties the game at 55 apiece.
We're tied,
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you got your popcorn because we have a show.
It's a battle of the offenses.
Yeah, it is.
Greenbrier scores to tie it up at 55 points apiece. And like I said, I can't see the scoreboard very well, so I've been keeping it up with by myself over
You're
here.
Get a piece of paper.
I'm going to have to get another piece of paper.
Got a close one in the fourth quarter. Valonia cuts it to within 2 on Hot Springs Lakeside. It's 24-22.
So, Chef Lynn's recap. Give us that Chef Lynn's recap. I mean, do you have enough time? My goodness.
Chef Lynn's, I can't believe I've missed you most of the night. Such great food, guys. Go get Chef Lynn's right now. Go drive to Chef Lynn's. Great food over there. But, hey, look, Chef Lynn's, I mean, I look at my recap, so many points scored in this game.
But you know what? You know all that matters is it's tied right now.
It's tied right now in the fourth quarter.
That's right. It's tied up. Hey, we're real super thankful for 4M Landworks and Grand Brothers Electric. Appreciate you guys. Check them out. New sponsors of the Greenbrier Panther Sports Network. We got a ball game, guys. We do.
It's going to be a pooch kick. It's going to go a bit further this time. They're going to try and return it this time. Cut it back up. A lot of room to go. He's going to bust into an open field. He's going to try and keep going, but Greenbrier might track him down from behind, and we pull him down at what appears to be the 16-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, man. Out of bounds.
You'd much prefer the 30, their own 35,
Yeah, 35.
as opposed to
Well, even
your
if
16.
you stop them right there, they're still going to get the ball on the 30, 35, even probably 35.
It's 1st and 10 for Magnolia now. They are in the red zone already to start. Good field position for them.
Defense got to be big right here.
Defense has to be huge. Magnolia brings a man in motion. They're going to go out that way. It's a missed tackle. A good block, but Greenbrier brings him down. It's Nick Hewitt, none other. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Correction, 6. It's going to be 2nd and 4 now for Magnolia.
That crackback block is tough, man.
Yeah. It's tough to take one of
Yes,
those, too.
absolutely.
Oh. 2nd and 4 now for Magnolia. They aren't rushing anything. There's still a lot of time in this ball game. They'll motion a man from the left. Hand it off up the gut. Quarterback keeping, pitches into the backfield. Ball's on the ground. Magnolia has to fall on it. That's a loss of only 5 yards.
That's all right. Hey, it's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 for Magnolia.
He does not throw it to pitch it to the left very well.
Matt's talked about it all night.
I got a big stop right here.
Big stop right here. You got 2 plays. You got to stop them.
Third and 9 for Magnolia. Magnolia waiting for a play call. They'll get it. 6 seconds left. Bring a man in motion. Hand it off, up the gut. Quarterback keeps it. He doesn't get much. It's going to bring it now 4th down and
Probably
5 yards.
6.
5, 6 yards.
Big decision to make right here if you're Magnolia.
Huge play right here.
They have an experienced kicker from what we've seen on extra points,
I
but it
figure they're
doesn't
going to
look.
go for it.
They are going to go for it. This is the biggest test for the Greenbrier defense now, as it's 4th and 5 for your Greenbrier Panthers. Magnolia brings a man in motion, sends it back to the right. Quarterback keeps it, pitches it that way. He's got plenty of room to run.
He just tackled our guy.
He's going to get into
He
the
just
end
tackled
zone.
him.
They made a tackle at the wide receiver tackled the outside
He just tackled
linebacker,
him.
but this reffing crew doesn't care. Touchdown, Magnolia.
That was a hold. He just tackled him right there on the edge, right in front of everybody.
They don't care. Matt, they don't care.
Unbelievable.
Matt, they live in Magnolia, probably. They probably didn't have to drive 3 hours for this game.
Oh, my gosh. I can't believe they didn't call that.
A
He
good no
tackled
call.
him.
It's a good hold. It's a good kick as it splits the uprights. Magnolia's going to be on top by 7. Still a lot of time left in this ball game.
Well, they missed a big no call right there.
Sure. That was one of those things. I mean, definitely I think it's a hold, but the bad thing is that guy's got speed on the outside. He's probably going to get that first down
Yeah,
anyway.
you're
May
right.
not get in the end zone.
You're right.
But
Here's the
either
deal.
way, you
a
gotta call that.
hold's fine, but you tackle him.
That's right.
It's too blatant.
Yeah, you got to call that.
You got to throw the flag.
That's right. Well, Greenbrier's got their work cut out for him, no question.
How do you miss that call?
Ooh, wow.
You know, that's one of those things where the ref's down there. Maybe he saw something we didn't see. It did definitely look like he tackled. I mean, I don't know how
Maybe.
he couldn't see it.
He definitely didn't see something that we saw, JB.
Whew, I don't know, man. I just don't know.
Our man Darren Fett will probably text us here momentarily, and he'll let us know his thoughts on that.
Back at the Greenbrier office is Darren Fett.
I bet you
Handful of
Mike
others.
Baker got a good angle, too. He's right down there near that.
62-55. Magnolia's going to kick it off to Greenbrier. Greenbrier's offense been rolling, though. Been rolling.
Kicking games killed us, man. That's the difference in the game right now.
Yeah, going with 40. They're talking about how there's not 11 guys out there, but there really is. It's going to get a good bounce. Greenbrier will return it. I believe it's Carter McElhaney. He's going to cut it out to the right side. He won't get much. Maybe to the 25.
Yep, look like it.
Greenbrier's going to set up shop. 1st and 10, 25-yard line. 8 minutes, 38 seconds left to play. That's plenty of time, Matt.
Plenty of time to score. Plenty of time to score.
It's really about the defense, though.
That's right.
And the winner of this game will get most likely PA.
Yep. They're going to go to PA next week.
Cannot imagine Farmington coming back from such a deficit in such little time, if there is any time left on that
see
clock.
that they hadn't got on the board yet. Had they got on the board?
Yeah, Farmington did. It was 51-7. Now it's 51-13 with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
4 minutes? Can you score 40 points in 4 minutes?
It's a tall order.
Tall task there.
So probably not. Either way, one of these teams will travel to Pulaski Academy next week. Greenbrier going to hand it off to Nick Hewitt. He'll be patient in the backfield, but he cuts it up after a couple of seconds back there. He's going to pick up 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 now for Greenbrier.
Good run by Nick right there. Way to pick up 8 yards on the carry. You know, he's just been the workhorse all night. Him and then along with Cooper back there.
2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Cooper Wilcox takes the snap. He's going to throw it, and he throws it deep. Thatcher Strack is on the run, and so is Carter McElhaney. Carter is just overthrown by maybe 1 yard. He's not able to get to it. And now there's a lot of these safeties are saying, oh, we locked him up. We locked him up. Well, one time, guys. How many other times did they bust one on you? Come on.
Yeah.
I don't like trash talking when you get
Panther fans wanted a call right there, but they're going to let you lean on them.
Yeah,
that's what you teach them in college. You teach them to lean on them.
I liked the no call. I think it was a good one. I didn't think there was a lot there. Greenbrier, they're going to hand it off this time up the middle. Nick Hewitt's going to try and make something happen. He busts forward.
He got the first right there.
I think he's going to move the chains. They're going to move the chains. It'll be 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. Greenbrier ball. They've been just playing so hard tonight.
Yeah, man, these guys, they fight.
They're going to go trips right. They're going to fake a handoff, and Cooper Wilcox is going to keep it, but this time Magnolia's there, and they're ready for it. It'll be 2nd and 12 now for the Panthers.
Yep, they just were there. They wasn't anywhere to go with it. They couldn't hand it off, couldn't keep it. We just can't panic right here. We just got to keep playing our game.
It's going to be 2nd and 12 for Greenbrier. They're going to show an ace set, not something that they've shown a lot tonight. J.P. Engelkist had a slot receiver. Nick Hewitt is going to be fake to him. They're going to throw the football. Cooper Wilcox looking for somewhere to go. He has Reed Nixon on the sideline, waiting for a call.
They called it incomplete.
Incomplete. It's going to be now 3rd and 12 for the Panthers, down by 7. Huge play for the Greenbrier offense.
Yep, big play right here.
Yeah, it's going to be 4 down territory.
It's 4 down wherever you're at. It's 4 down.
Just try to get it close. Cut it in half. 3rd and manageable at least.
We'll see what Greenbrier does. You don't want to use a timeout here. You want to save it for maybe just a little bit later in the game. Greenbrier's going to get set up. It's going to be 3rd and 12. They take a snap, fake a handoff, roll out to the right side, throw it deep to Thatcher Strack, who's unable to make the catch.
Yeah, just a little too tall for him. It's all right. We've got 4th down right here. We just got to get 11 yards. Got to. I guess we're going to punt it.
No, we send Noah Hogan out.
So if we punt it here, then.
Trusting your defense to make a stop.
Yep, you are.
No, Hogan's going to back up like he is going to punt, and he will. He's going to punt it downfield. He'll get a good Greenbrier roll. And Magnolia's going to get set up at the 23-yard line.
You got to get a stop on defense.
Something Greenbrier struggled with tonight.
Yeah, we hadn't stopped them yet, Talon. We've got a turnover, but we have not stopped them. But, you know, I said we get 3 of them. That's the magic number.
3 turnovers is what Junk says the magic number is, and there's been 2 of them. Big defensive possession now for Greenbrier as Magnolia sets up a 1st and 10 on about the 22-yard line. Magnolia will try and use a lot of clock here, I would assume. They're going to motion a man to the left, hand it off up the gut. Not much anywhere to go, but he's still going to pick up 5.
Yeah, he can pick up 5. He's a big boy.
Correction, it's 4. It's going to be 2nd and 6 now for the Panthers.
This Greenbrier Panther bunch has played their rear ends off tonight.
Oh, absolutely. They put on a heck of a show. Second and 6, Magnolia taking all the time in the world. They're going to motion from the left side.
They're going
Hand it off up the gut. He's got so much room. He's gone. He's going to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, end zone. Magnolia scores to go up by 13.
Yeah, that's the thing about punting. You know, you punt to a team that you hadn't stopped yet.
Yep.
But you know what do? You that's what the statistics say to do.
Well, that's tough. I mean, I think in that situation, you're rolling the dice to try to stop a really good team.
It's a gamble either way.
It is.
Glad I don't have to make that decision, right?
Sure.
Same.
Either way, got to make some plays here.
Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and kick is good. This is probably the highest scoring game I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, 69 to 55.
Greenbrier's got to get a lot of things to happen their way to get this done. I mean, even if they do score, the onside kick is something that they've been doing all night long, and it hasn't worked yet once. Magnolia will come out to kick off to the Greenbrier Panthers, who trail now by 14 here in the 4th quarter with just under 6 minutes left to play. I want to thank everyone at home that's tuning in tonight and supporting your Greenbrier Panthers as they've hung 55 points tonight.
Yeah, you ain't lying. They've had a offensive game. This Magnolia offense has just been tough, man. We knew it coming in. They're going to be tough.
Magnolia, their kicker, he's going to step forward. He's going to boot it deep, deep, deep. It's going to be Carter McElhaney. Catches it near the goal line. He's going to run it out to the left side. He's going to run it out wide and make a man miss, but he's going to be taken out of bounds at roughly the 23-yard line, and Greenbrier will set up 1st and 10 at the 23.
Don't have a lot of time. Got 5.5 minutes here. Got to score quick.
You got to score twice.
That's right. That's right. But to score a second time, you got to score the first. So you got to get it out there in a hurry.
First and 10 now from the 23-yard line. We have trips out to the right side. It's going to be a handoff that way. Dawson Spencer is going to run the football.
So they finally see a whole Old Man River back there, finds a hold back there, but they can tackle our guy and we don't get one.
Of course, Matt. Why would we not get a holding? Why would we not get a call go our way? Holding on Greenbrier. That's going to back them up 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 now for the Panthers. Correct? Oh, yeah.
It's a
1st
spot
and 20.
foul,
Yeah.
so
So it'll be
about-
further than 1st and 20.
Yeah.
Try 1st and 25 on.
This clown, man, I tell you what.
First and 25 for Greenbrier. A lot that's got to get done for the Panthers with not much time to do it.
Harrison beat Fairview 21-14.
Cooper Wilcox is going to roll out. He's going to get tackled in the backfield at the 1.
Just not any time back there, Talon. They're getting a rush. We've got to hold them off. Guys have done a great job all night long. Just got to hang in there a little longer.
It's going to be 2nd and 31 now for the Panthers. Cooper Wilcox takes a snap, drops back in the pocket.
Maybe we'll
but there
get
is a
5
flag.
back here.
5 back and give Magnolia a touchdown, probably, right?
No, I mean 5 back on them. Offsides?
I can't see from here.
There we go. Offside.
Yep.
Guys, only 2 games still in progress. Morrilton and Texarkana, and then this game right here. All the other games are final.
Well, I was going to say, it'd be surprised to see anybody playing later than us as many points has been scored.
No kidding.
Usually that makes for a long game.
And that
Yeah,
makes
it's
for a long
9:30
drive
already.
home, too.
Yeah.
Cooper Wilcox drops back in the pocket with a little bit more room to run. He's going to his right. He throws it quick. Nowhere to
find another flag.
We'll see what the call is.
He's going to call a holding that happened in front of White Hat from all the way over here downfield.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's not even his call, but okay.
So it's going to be now. It's still 2nd down. Are we on the 4th second down, 3rd second down? Oh, they're going to decline the holding.
Yeah, you might as well. I mean, you've got it 3rd and 1,000, and, you know,
Yeah.
you're going to back them up half the distance of the goal, so there's not much.
Which is, what, 2 yards? Not
Yeah,
even,
yeah.
really. They're already on the goal line pretty much. Cooper Wilcox, he's going to drop back in the pocket. He's going to launch it deep. And it's overthrown, and it's going to fall incomplete. It's going to be 4th and a very, very long distance to go with 4 minutes left here to play in the 4th quarter. Couple tough penalties put you in a tough spot,
Yeah.
and your possession is practically dead.
That's right. You know, the sack and the penalty pushed us way back, so we just got to – we need a big play. It's what we need, Talon. We need a big play right here.
Need a really big play as Cooper Wilcox still back at quarterback. Takes a snap. He's going to drop back in the pocket. He's got a lot of time. He's rolling out to the right. Throws it to J.P. Engelkis, who makes a diving attempt at a catch, and it falls incomplete. Magnolia's going to take over 1st and goal from the 6-yard line.
Well, I hope Cooper doesn't hang his head. You know, he's played such a good ball game. He did all he could do right there. Had to throw it. Didn't have any more time. Had to get rid. You know, throw it to wherever he could on a 30-yard pass there, and you know, just want Cooper to keep his head up because man, he's played outstanding tonight, and all all year long he's been.
Yeah,
good.
he's been really great all year long, and this has been a great season for the Panthers all year long.
You know, the good thing about it, too, is that they've got a lot of football left in their career. Most of these guys, there's a few seniors, and we're sure going to miss them, but there's a lot of these kids that are coming back. Cooper will be back. Most of these receivers will be back. We'll get Nick back.
Quarterback, keep up the gut. He won't get much, maybe 2.
We'll get Nick back. Dawson, you know, a lot of these kids will be back next year with a good 9th grade class.
A really great 9th grade class.
Really looking forward to what we have coming up soon.
Well, and I'll look forward to watching you from my new home in Fayetteville, Arkansas next year.
I'm going to tell you another thing about Cooper, too, man. You know, I've been around football my whole life, and I don't think I've ever seen a kid that works harder.
No, day and night.
I'm talking like not even around the team. I'm talking when he's on his own. You know, when he was out those 2 weeks, he was you know, throwing the ball at home. I mean, the kid's a hard worker, and you know, I'm hurting for him because he's a friend of mine. You know, his dad's a close friend of mine, and but I'm just super proud of him, and I'm super proud of all these boys. I really am.
They played a great year.
when you do a job like what we've got here, you really grow a connection with these kids and the staff and just really love them, you know.
Yeah, and a tough loss, tough way to lose it. I mean, you put up the best offensive game you ever have in your entire career. I mean, every single one of these players on offense played so phenomenal, and then to play one of probably the best, this is probably the best offense we've seen all season. It's just
hands
been
down.
tough as Magnolia busts in and scores another touchdown.
Yep, they're going to score again. You know, they didn't have a choice.
No, they
really,
didn't.
because there's not enough time to run it out, so they just ran it
Yeah,
up
and
the
they
middle.
couldn't get another first down.
No, they just ran it up the middle and scored. So I
That's
tell you
not-
what,
there's-
hats off to this
yeah.
Magnolia team.
Absolutely.
They've come out here and played some ball.
They've played a really, really great game. I mean, not defensively, but on the offensive side of things, they really have.
Cabot is beating Bentonville in the fourth quarter. What a big score that is.
Field goal is up, and it is good.
Talon, I'm like you. I've never witnessed a game with this many scores in it. I mean, we have scored 55 points and going back on offense right now.
Yeah. It's
And
been
losing.
Yeah, and losing. Been a huge game offensively for both teams. Defense couldn't quite get it done tonight. You know, I sit here while we have a second, and man, there's so many people that I want to thank. The list goes so long, and all of you people at home, I mean, y'all took a chance on me and giving me an opportunity to call these kids games, and what an opportunity it has been, as it looks like this is going to be my last football game as a Greenbrier Panther.
Well, Talon, we've sure appreciated you and what you've done here.
Absolutely.
Real quick, want to give a good shout out to our sponsors. You know, American Safeguard Insurance and First Security Bank are the reason that this thing was able to get kicked off.
Yeah.
There are original sponsors, started last year. So much respect for both companies. Obviously, I work for American Safeguard, but really appreciate what you guys have done and look forward to seeing your name on our page next year again. Old Bart Southern Eats. You know, Old Bart's been a fun one to have this year. Got a new barbecue player. They're out right now. They're off for for hunting season. They do a lot of catering during hunting, but they'll be back after season. Ricochet Outdoors, good friend of mine, Will Fagan over there. You know, I love Will and his family, and appreciate them and what they do for the community in the county. They got a great business over there. Go see them. 4M Land Works, that's one of our new ones. I've done a lot of work with Jason Miller over the last few years. Jason's got a great business. Appreciate him coming out and sponsoring starting tonight, and we'll have him with the rest of them the rest of the year throughout the different sports. Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, new business in Greenbrier, off to a great start. Glad to see them. Please support them. Go out there and shop with them. Chef Lynn's, Anthony Lynn's a great guy. Anybody in the community knows him, knows that. Appreciate what he does in our community. They have great food, great service, just as fine people as you'll ever see. Greenbrier Pharmacy, I know several of those ladies, Sarah and Lauren, and appreciate them and what they do. And it's good to have a service like that for our hometown, and appreciate their support for the broadcast. DJ Vanaco, a longtime Panther. You know, he was a great Panther running back. Appreciate him stepping up and sponsoring us this year. His real estate business with Remax Elite. Be sure and check him out if you need those services. Vision Roofing stepped up early in the year. Was one of our big sponsors, and they've done a great job supporting us. So we ask that you support them as well. Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier. They've been a good business for our community, for the children, you know, being able to get health care that's needed.
Nick Hewitt has a big catch over here on the left side, enough for a first down and move the chains.
Stage 2 Dance Center, appreciate them. They've got a cool little deal there with the dance classes. Bleacher Bling, you know, Bleacher Bling's been huge for us. They've supported us. They've provided some apparel for us when we needed it. They're big Panther supporters. The family, the Simones, they have kids in the school who are athletes. Appreciate John and LaDonna Simone, and appreciate their business, and be sure to check them out. Graham Brothers, another new one, another local business, you know, Graham Brothers Electric. Give them a shout. We appreciate them supporting us starting tonight as well. And There'll be a great one to check out for any of your electrical type needs. Give them a call. Let them bid your jobs. Let them call them if you need some work done. And, of course, last but certainly not least is Steak and Shake. Steak and Shake, Colt Harmon and Steak and Shake has been great for us. Always been a vocal proponent of the broadcast. Been on with us, going to help me do some baseball. Colty is in the spring. Just really appreciate their support. So, guys, we have such a great community in Greenbrier. We love them. We love our sponsors. We love our community. And we appreciate all of you guys out there that support us and the fans that tune in each week. We appreciate all of you. So I'll let you get back to the game, Talon.
Yeah. Big thank you to all of our sponsors. We really do appreciate you. Without y'all, this really wouldn't be possible, and the opportunities that we've had wouldn't be possible. Opportunities I've had wouldn't be possible. But
well, they're still calling holding out there while we're on the field.
Yeah, of course they would.
Did Whitehead, did he go to bed? No, he's still out there. I thought he might be in bed right now.
It's probably past his bedtime.
It's getting late.
I'm sure he asked to get the Magnolia game since he lives here. He didn't want a long drive home.
That's good stuff, Talon. Oh, that's good stuff, my man.
It's my last game.
Yeah, it's your last game. Let it all hang out.
Just
don't say anything dirty. Don't say anything to kick us off the airway. Cooper back here for third down.
You do the play-by-play, Matt.
So Cooper Wilcox taking the snap, steps back, makes a great pass to none other than Nick Hewitt. Nick's going to get up, pick up another 2 or 3 yards before he's finally taken down by about 3 different red Magnolia Panther players. Great job, great catch right there by Nick. Great pass by Cooper. Cooper on the back run, floats it over there to him.
I thought you were going to let me do the color.
I am.
That's fine. Whatever.
I can do both, but I'll let you do the color too.
I was going to say it was a great throw by Cooper. He made that play possible, really, with the drop back and kind of throwing it off of his back leg to get it out there to Nick Hewitt.
Yeah, good job right there by Cooper. We're going to get a timeout here for this 4th down for the Panthers.
I want to take this moment again. I love to show my appreciation because so many people mean so much to me, and there were people that took a chance on me when they didn't know what they were taking a chance on, especially Sean Mathis. He gave me the opportunity to call some volleyball last year, move into basketball last season. COVID hit, and I got to do football this year. And I never really thought I'd actually get on a headset, but it's been a dream of mine since I was really in the 9th grade. I've always wanted to get on the headset. Sean Mathis gave me the opportunity to do that, and especially for football. It's meant so much to me, and this Greenbrier community has meant so much to me.
Cooper Wilcox takes a snap, throws it out right to Reed. No, that's not Reed Nixon. That's Tanner Collins. Going to be thrown incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. The Magnolia Panthers will get the ball back here with about 22 and a half seconds left. Talon.
And, what a great community we live in. I have so many people come up to me so often and just show their appreciation. But really, I should be showing my appreciation to them because we live in a great community with a lot of great people, a lot of great sponsors, people that want to support us and even more want to support these boys and these young men as they step into adult life. A lot of these seniors, they're going to take with them lessons that they've learned on and off the football field, and they've been surrounded by such a great community of people, and they're going to go on to do a lot of great things as Magnolia takes the final knee of the game. A lot of respect shown between these two teams. It really,
Brandon Beck and Jeremy Parker out there showing respect to the team that they just played, along with several other of this Panther defensive players.
It's a tough way for the Greenbrier Panthers to go out playing such a great offensive game and then doing everything they can on defense. But
Talon, it hurts to see our boys hurt, and it's one of those deals. I remember when I lost my last game in high school. Whenever it happens to everybody, the tears come. You're crying, and your family hates to see it. It hurts them to see you hurt, but it's just one of those deals you just kind of got to go through. You just got to go through. And one team a year wins.
Yep.
And this team's going to go to PA next week, probably going to get beat. I wish them luck. I do.
I wish them luck. Go beat PA.
Yeah, right.
Go take
right.
care of
well,
them.
I tell you what, PA's gonna have a tough time stopping them. I promise you. But they're gonna be tough. PA's gonna throw the ball all over these boys. But hey, super proud of this bunch. Appreciate their families and the young men that they've raised. Appreciate these coaches and how they lead them on and off the field.
No kidding.
Just super proud. Let's take you want to take our break?
Yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll bring it right back
for our post-game show.
The Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network would like to thank our sponsors: American Safeguard Insurance, First Security Bank, Old Bart, Southern Eats, Ricochet Outdoors, 4M Landworks, Swanky Southern Boutique and Salon, Chef Lynn's, Greenbrier Pharmacy, Remax Elite DJ Vanaco, Vision Roofing, Children's Clinic of Conway and Greenbrier, Stage 2 Dance Center, Bleacher Bling, Grand Brothers Electric, and Steak and Shake.
We're back here, Talon Newton. We're back with let's call it the 4M Landworks Grand Brothers Electric post-game show.
Yeah, let's call it that. Thank you to those sponsors, 4M Landworks and Grand Brothers Electric, providing this broadcast to you guys at home. Sorry about the technical difficulties we had there in the middle, but we hope that we provided you with a great broadcast.
Real quick, going to give just a few of our offensive stats.
Go for it, Matt.
Cooper was 12 for 23, 197 yards passing. Thatcher had 3 catches for 103. Nick Hewitt ran the ball 26 times for 223 yards. Cooper Wilcox 14 times for 151. Dawson with 8 carries for 36 yards. Dawson had 2 receptions for 24 yards. Reed had 1 for 36. Nick 2 for 23. JP 2 for 21. Carter 2 for 7. You know, just a ton of offense for the Greenbrier Panthers tonight.
Yeah, Greenbrier's offense had massive numbers. We didn't get to talk much about who the player of the game is until just this very second ago. So, Clint, we're gonna have you on. We're gonna give you. You're gonna give us the player of the game, Clint. Who do you have being our player of the game?
Cooper Wilcox.
Cooper Wilcox. I think that's a great pick. Cooper really kind of put the offense on his back this week, don't you think, Clint?
Yeah. Yeah, Nick Hewitt also had a good one.
He really did, running the ball well. And as we see our boys praying for the last time this season on the football field, what a great season it's been for the Panthers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Clint is he's a little sad. We lost.
Yeah, Clint doesn't like losing. He's a little frustrated. I am too. It's a learning experience. It hurts, but super proud of him. He's a good Panther supporter, man. He bleeds blue.
He bleeds blue. I love it.
Nobody here's more excited than when we win, except maybe BJ. And nobody hurts as much as, well, that's hard to say because, these players are hurting. But
yeah,
love our Panthers, love our fans. What a great season. With all the adversity these kids have gone through, what an outstanding season they've had to finish here. Not where they wanted to, but, man, and so much to look forward to, right?
So much. I mean, you're not going to graduate, but just a handful of guys. And you have so much returning back next season. You have so many guys moving up that are so talented that will be the sophomore class. So
yeah, we're going to have to find we're going to have a couple guys step up at defensive end. We'll lose Brandon Beck.
Yeah,
and we'll lose. I'm losing his name now.
You know,
the end.
Hayden Simpson.
Hayden Simpson. And then, of course, we're going to lose
Tanner Collins, J.P. Engelkis.
Yeah.
Caleb Holmes.
Caleb Holmes. We'll lose Trey Havens.
Shaw off the offensive line.
Cody Powell. That's right. Clint said Cody Powell.
That's
Powell.
Another one. We have Thomas. Is it Thomas Shaw? Yes, it is Thomas Shaw off the offensive line. And Caleb Holmes. I mean, we're going to lose a lot of our offensive line. So
Yeah, Noah Hogan. So a lot of guys that we wish well and look forward to seeing their futures. But super excited about this Greenbrier Panther bunch and the future here with Greenbrier football.
Absolutely. I think Greenbrier football has a bright future ahead of them. And we're going to wrap it up here. I'm Talon Newton. Alongside me tonight was Matt McJunkins on the color, JB Brazil with the stats, and then Sean Mathis produced, and Mike Baker was down on the sidelines with a sideline camera. This will be my last time signing off for a football game.
When's the next basketball game?
Next basketball game.
It's like December 1st, I think.
Yeah,
a little bit.
We have a little time off, so y'all go follow us on Facebook, like our page, like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to miss Greenbrier football, but I'm going to be able to tune in due to this station, and I owe a lot to it. So for Talon Newton, thank you, Greenbrier. I owe you.
All right, guys, we hope you have a great night, great weekend, and they'll be with you on the basketball broadcast soon. Have a great night.